Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. The Bonk Vestal makes a return here with the Breacher quirk, giving her a pretty substantial boost early on. I had even asked specifically for a Breacher to begin with today. Little did I know what I was actually asking for. But I think this is a role for the Vestal that I might be a little wary about, but is often a little bit better than I expect it to be, and I'm hoping that'll be the case today. She got her spiky Confessor garb donned on with Arov knee, along with our Ravager Hellion Super Monoman rocking that evasive quirk as well, so some help big time from the quirks to start this one off, although a little bit of a hindrance in the form of the stiff knees on our Nightsworn Grave Robber. Gonna be using, I just realized actually, I should go ahead and give her the repartee. I had mentioned wanting to try this out, the newest version of this skill that adds taunt to a target while also stealthing her up, so that seems like a pretty fun way to go. And then just kind of standard fare Warlock Occultist in the back here, but does have the unique goal of attempting to kill the Leviathan here, so we'll more than likely make our way to the Shroud at some point through the course of this one.
Welcome back.
We're just hoping we can get him a fancy new gadget for our trouble.
This was a beautiful place once. What a pity.
Cody Schroeder, thank you for the 5. Thank you for the bear hugs for me. I'll appreciate it. Yeah, good to have you back, Mona.
A change in the air.
I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad you're digging the new show, Side Quest.
Your denial is giving way.
Had an excellent episode yesterday with Libtron, Cool Like, and Dead Blossom Jesse. Had a very entertaining show. Hoping to have them back in a future episode. I am continuing to put this off. Mods, maybe poke me today if I forget again if y'all are here. But need to get to inviting them to an episode soon to come. Yeah, I got a few other streamer friends I'm hoping to maybe get involved with that as well, and it's all going good, man. I'm enjoying it. Thank you for the bits as well. Appreciate that. The most physical movement yet. Yeah, that was very entertaining. It's been a lot of fun. I've been, I'm actually staring at my notepad as we speak with my list of final quests on it that is very quickly running out. I had written down probably 75 to 100 normal quests before I even started the show. And since then, we've been getting a whole mess of
Rest and resupply.
extremely good suggestions from the Baer Pile. Exclamation point Discord, by the way, if you have suggestions for future side quest quests. I am very much open to them, and there's an entire channel down there dedicated to exactly that.
There are yet places such as this, where a little light still gathers.
That's a very early Shroud. I think I'm probably going to go ahead and go with the Sprawl. Start this one off.
Cities burn. All that beauty and knowledge.
$1 million notepad, you know it.
On the wind.
Honestly, this notepad is it currently contains quite a bit of my creative pursuits. There's this is a novel I've been writing for the last year or so that I'm writing by hand on notepad paper for some inexplicable reason. So I've got that there. I've got in the back here, I've got my storyboard for my Frederick music video, all the little individual frames that I mapped out for that project. I've got, let's see here, I've got, I believe, the initial illustrations that I had made for side quests. So I've got this right here is like the mock-up that I had for the way that the screen should look, along with my giant and continuing list of quests for future episodes. And I think somewhere hiding in here is yet another project that I've been chewing on for a minute. But yeah, this is my go-to apparently for whenever I've got something I want to work on. There's something about pen and paper, man. It's just satisfying to
Your coach must be
get shit down like that.
You where you must go.
Make it into a real tangible thing, you know? Anyway, taking a look at what we got available for today. We actually haven't done too many of the Chapter 2 Infernal Flames, so we're pretty wide open as far as what we want to go for. Don't have the DOT build to do the Killer's Glow, I think, necessarily today. The Doom Candle didn't really go so bad last time. I feel like I might be able to handle that again. Star of the Chosen would not be a bad option here at all. We can benefit pretty heavily from combo. I think I might have just persuaded myself to go that route.
Fare, but fairly priced.
As my pappy would say, if it ain't written down, didn't happen. Amen. Yeah, no, I'm glad I've been making a more concerted effort to not just like let the ideas I've got slip away, just like even if they're not all that promising to begin with, at least give it a shot, an attempt to flesh it out, right? Stew pot, pretty tempting here. Trying to solve our food problem early on. I was giving some thought to our pet today as well. We got the early scouting gear with the Chirurgeon's medical directory, so we could very well go for the Shrieker chick again for that extra crit chance and the extra looted baubles, which seems pretty nice. We are going to have a lot of movement going on in this squad, and we could absolutely throw the Vestal Breacher in the back to begin with so we could get the additional damage right out of the gate. And we're planning on going with the toe-to-toe, not to mention the pirouette and the lunge from the Grave Robber here, so that makes a lot of sense to me, actually. I think it might be Crocodilian today. We're going to go for a little bit of a dancing team again. Pick Me is still open, by the way.
For the long ride ahead.
If you'd like to be chosen, we're going to go ahead and name our stagecoach, our pet, and the bounty hunter we're about to pick up here for the first region as well. I think I am going to grab that stew pot. It's just a very strong early bonus. The Raven's Reach was tempting there too, but I'm pretty sure I'll be a lot happier having gotten that. Save us some relics moving forward. We do have to buy some food to begin with here, of course. I am tempted to get a couple of combat items. We've got some decent stuff there. Let's get the whiskey first.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
And, boy. I actually don't want to take this bounty hunter this time. This is one of those instances where it's purely for the content. Purely for the sake of getting a new face in there, or a new name attached to a face with the Pick Me. But I'm pretty sure I would much prefer to stick with this squad right now. I'm kind of tempted to let the occultist go, actually, just kind of as a gamble here.
In the shadows, the hunter is here.
He's got the Strange Sapper with Sprawl Explorer, so not a lot of value there, unfortunately, but I'm going to try the range boy. He's got the Come Hither, so he's effectively got the same move as the Demon's Pull there. For the occultist as the bounty hunter, so we're gonna use the Hurlbat this time around, go with the No Escape, maybe keep the Flashbang available here too. We got to anticipate he's going to be put in the third rank every now and then, so I think keeping Finish him as an option, especially over any of these other things, is not a problem at all. All right, let's go ahead and get him fed. Oh, Fussy Eater, I didn't even notice that. Well, shucks. For once impacted by that quirk, but that's all right. He doesn't need food. Fussy Eater equals you don't get a meal. How about that, buddy? I'll teach you to be picky, damn it. All right, Parrying Patriarch is really just not doing anything at all at this point. We're not getting any dodge generated on anyone, so it just sort of feels silly to even bother equipping it. In fact, I kind of want to just get rid of it. It's just not that good anymore. It used to be a lot more effective, but these days just not a lot of value there. Go ahead and get some extra stress resistance up front, I guess, and then that'll have to do, won't it?
Bolt it on and be off. The mountain will not be denied.
Quick mastery. I don't think the revelry's necessary. Could be with the Dead of Night here to keep the stress low on the Grave Robber too. I don't think I necessarily mind that. And that'll do. Makes sense to go with that as well, given that we lost Demon's Pulse, since we don't have too much more corpse clear beyond that. Who's going to be our bounty hunter for the day? That's AA918. Welcome to the team. Hope you can make up for the lack of healing we've got going on now. DM Nightshade. You'll be our stagecoach for the day. Guide us well. Let's get you a more befitting library, I think, here. And then Grima. Popping in as the hatchling Crocodilian. getting us them bonuses as we move along into the Sprawl. Oh, right, we are going to the Sprawl. Yeah, okay, so we get the route scouting from the bounty hunter, so that's pretty nice. Cool. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and roll the dice on Wild Tea for our Grave Robber. Although, now that I think about it, her speed being low may be ideal? How do we start fights with her? What would be the best? She might need to... I think she needs to start... Let's do Wild Tea on her. Did get rid of Sneaky. That's a bummer. I think we need to start her in rank 1 with the Vestal in the back, and then she'll pirouette in the beginning of combat, and then we get into the toe-to-toe, and then we go with the Breacher Hellion. Yeah. I think that's the play. Okay. Good, good, good. Send it. Your knees aren't broken anymore. How delightful, yep. Did lose your sneakiness, but... that kind of makes sense logically, right? You're a lot more mobile. You're a lot less sneaky. Yeah, Baer, I'm sure people with stiff knees are super sleuthy.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Good old-fashioned full scout right there. We're going to go ahead and ignore that Librarian immediately. Head off to the left. Our region goal to keep the flame at 40. Going to require some assistance at some point. But I guess we'll deal with that when we have to. Rocking the Star of the Chosen this time around, Hotwire, so we'll be starting off with taunts and combo, but so will the enemy team. Oh, I did fully forget to swap my positions around here as well. That'll have to be something we fix up after the fight here. Curious to see how it's going to go when we just start out like this. Might not be all that bad. We can pirouette out of that position, obviously, and then we can go ahead and hit him with the taunt there. Or the stun, I mean. Oh, yeah, sure. I mean, that is basically the gist of it. That's the biggest effect from this torch, is the fact that it generates taunt and combo at the start of each combat. There's also just an additional modifier on comboed hits beyond that, but not too much else. Ooh, dodge plus, no luck that time. Obviously, anytime we get the taunts on our Hellion to begin with, we're
slow suffering begins.
Pretty pleased with that.
Excellent work.
Fantastic damage to begin with on the Grave Robber here now. Looking pretty good. All right, give him a hand of light.
Let us hope to finish this quickly.
Some more strength up front for the Vestal. Going to be enjoying a pretty tanky front line for basically the duration of this run.
Righteous action.
Love to see that. It's also pretty convenient that we've got two characters up there that aren't capable of targeting the third rank for the majority of the time, so I think that's going to allow them to most likely not be impacted too much by the stuns in those ranks. Like that a lot. Let's toe-to-toe, go ahead and get her back up to the front line, and might need to get a regen going here as well. Let's try to make this guy a little less impactful while we're at it. Yeah, it's going to be... That's going to be no sweat. Especially after he's dead. I'll probably do the job. We do have Adrenaline Rush equipped on the Hellion as well, right? I definitely need to make sure that's the case, because situations like that, she's probably going to have to just take care of herself. Yeah, good stuff. All right, so we're going with the Vestal in the back and the Grave Robber in the front here. The Breacher will flip her all the way up there to the front to begin with, and then the Grave Robber will pirouette immediately after that. So ideally it goes Grave Robber, Hellion, Bounty Hunter, Vestal in the turn order, which should be the case for the most part, given their speed. But obviously is not a guaranteed outcome. Kind of hoping we can find some more trinkets to modify the speed. In fact, I was a little sad we had to give up on the Wolf's Blood early on this one in favor of the Stew Pot, but I'm sure we'll find some other help as we go. All right, avoid the negative relationship hit. No sweat. Let's do it. Our first proper fight. Get the right turn order to begin this one as well. Good stuff. Hit him with a pirouette out of the gate. Hey, Santa. Bounty Hunter taunt, obviously not too bad for us either.
But deadly all the same.
Oh, right, yeah, and of course going to be dealing with the taunt on her to begin with every time, too. So yeah, Hand of Light probably not the way to go too often. I think I might want to just go for some Mace Bashes to begin with. How does her Conviction work again for the Confessor? It's turn start. Oh, damn. Okay, so yeah, that Mace Bash is going to get pretty effective pretty quickly. Love to see it. DOT is going to hurt on this team without ministrations. It is definitely going to be one of the biggest concerns, especially in a place like this where burn generation is just constant. This is also an unfortunate situation where the Vestal has been more than likely kind of forced to stay in the third rank for a while here, unless I want to spend a turn moving the Bounty Hunter, which I absolutely do not want to do. I suppose this is why we've got Finish Him on the Bounty Hunter as well. And also an argument for having the Consecration and the heal on her. But hey, there we go. That problem solved itself. Just going to go ahead and get a quick little crit for fun.
And do not relent.
And a Mace Bash for 8 certainly ain't too shabby. And this ought to be the job complete.
A righteous action.
That looks pretty good. So far, quite pleased with this composition. Alrighty, let's see.
A simple choice. At least it should be.
Take a chance on whether or not this is an assistance encounter here. I feel like it's pretty important to keep the torchlight up as much as possible. I should hit a Hoarder as well with that same logic, so we can maybe grab a couple of glimmers. I really should be considering that more when we even take that region goal, actually. There's almost always glimmers available at the end.
Research and inquiry. A monument to a once prestigious career.
Void Sight and Kleptomaniac. Oh, boy. I don't know if I would have taken that trade again if I got the option to choose. Oh, well. There's the assistance encounter. Okay, we'll take that. Any barricade is fine, so long as it's not the Warlord. Thank you. Any situation in which we start with the sound of positive tokens for a solid, like, 5 to 6 seconds. Oh, you know I'm feeling good after that, man. That is satisfying. Void Sight, I believe, gives you, I think it has something to do with revealing the, I want to test myself. It's revealing the Oblivion stuff in the roadways, I think. Yes, 100% Oblivion Tear route scouting. Good job, Baer. You knew it. You won trivia. Okay, that is a big-ass bleed, though. She may be tanky, but she can bleed. I think I'd like to maybe go with the repartee here to take a little bit of attention off the Vestal for the time being. We need the toe-to-toe here to allow for the Divine Comfort. Sadly, don't have the right turn order for that, but we can get rid of this, which is certainly nice. I just have to go with the old bonkaroo. Which ain't too bad either. It's fully diverted from that. I don't really have a way to help her with the bleed, do I? Yeah, that's quickly becoming a bigger problem than I anticipated.
Agony by accumulation.
Obviously, the Hellian's going to be able to sort herself out, but yeah, we might be in a little more trouble here than I thought. Oh boy, let's see. Revelry's not awful, but it's not good either. Might just get a little stress healed that way anyway. Clearly need to regen at the very least. That bleed's not too bad anymore, thankfully, but that, yeah, we might need ministrations after all. Don't want to have to abandon another slot for her, but that's definitely starting to feel like the right idea. Keep pearl batting, buddy. It's maybe my most satisfying way to address these things. Oh my god. The most minor Gilded Mind value we've ever had. Resisting the stress on a pass turn heal. Love to see it. Alright, we got ourselves the finish him ready to go in that situation. This team really is impressing me a lot. I think really the only concern at this point is that DOT we were just talking about.
Easily resolved.
Welcome to the darkest quiz. Dude, I feel like there's got to be a name for the genre of British comedy where they're just like kind of casually roasting each other for an hour, like Taskmaster in the big fat quiz show of the year with Jimmy Carr, which are the two things that have been entertaining me the most for the last like month and a half. Because I'm into that stuff lately, man. It's just called British Quiz Show, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. And then panel shows, pub quizzes. Yeah, that stuff's been my cup of tea lately. To use a fitting phrase. Suppose it should be Ministration, so I might even want to go with the upgraded version of this at some point. Better safe than sorry right now, I guess. Yeah, Taskmaster is a delight. Obviously, a heavy influence on my creation of side quest. The rapport. But actually, what was making me feel even better as I am continuing to attempt to improve side quest is watching Season 1 of Taskmaster. Not that it's bad, it's just that they clearly made it so much better over the course of the next couple of series. It's encouraging to see what may grow from such humble roots. Not to mention, apparently, the fact that they struggled to get guests for that show early on, I guess. Which is kind of understandable when you think about it. A brand new show that requires you to complete this ludicrous series of challenges over the course of like 5 or 6 episodes with no guarantee whatsoever that it's going to gain any traction and that you may have just wasted a few months doing menial nonsense for nothing. But good on them, on that early group, for sticking to it. Oh boy, I've really messed with the position here, haven't I? Shit. Whoopsie. I did not realize we had a lockdown bounty hunter here. Often degrading challenges. Yeah, it was... I also was pleased to see that they got a lot better at actually coming up with, like, creative and fun tasks that did not require the participants to, like, either physically injure or humiliate themselves. Like, so many of those early tasks, like, eat the most watermelon, your time starts now. It's like, those dudes were, like, nearly puking. Ramash, I think, was actually puking. Like, they included it in the shot. Like, that's not very fun. That's just sort of torture-y, torture-esque. Not quite, but borderline.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Hey, Pon. Going smooth today. I've been enjoying this team quite a bit. We got a little bit of a dancing team with the Crocodilian again. We're also rocking the Bonk Vestal here with the Breachers, so things looking pretty good. Apparently Greg Davis had to go on record to ask contestants to be nicer to Alex at some point during the early seasons. That particularly does not seem to have let up all too much, but as far as them, like, giving the contestants things that are actually, you know, like, well, they're not always fun. Sometimes they're a bit arduous, but, you know, like I said, it's at least not physically punishing. All right, buddy. Off you go, then. That'll have to do. That would have been a great challenge for Survivor hot dog eating contest with no warning. I guess I mean, I think a lot of them thought it was a lot like Fear Factor too, which I won't lie, I would be hesitant to participate in something that was described in such a way as well. Let's give this some thought here. I don't think that study is necessarily the way to go. Hospital, we've got 66 relics. Selfish is one I wouldn't mind getting rid of here. But there's not a lot of draw that way. If we hit the Hoarder, we might get some glimmers. And that would basically ensure we'd be able to meet this region goal. I think that makes the most sense. Let's head that way. Not have to worry about the loathing that way either. Pond hole because you said hot dog. Good enough for me. I haven't had a hot dog in a while. Best hot dog topping, ketchup, mustard, relish. Combo of the first three.
Back fits of laughter.
Or Chicago style. What's Chicago style? What does that mean? Oh, wind chimes. That's not a bad pickup either. I definitely appreciate having those. Got the glimmers we were looking for. We'll go ahead and pick those guys up. We could afford the Greater Protectorate, actually. That's not really going to give us a lot of help until we get our Occultist back, but could be an investment for him. I think I do grab this. And maybe the Minor Sharpness Charm for the Hellion, so she acts after the Grave Robber more frequently. I like that. Good moves. Good plays. Smart gaming, Bear. And there's our glimmers. That'll do. Off we go. I'm out here in the dark, y'all. What's Chicago style?
It is low in.
I must be informed.
To profit in destruction.
Oh, whoa. Hold on. What happened? Is that a shuffle? Oh, it's a shuffle. Okay, that's fine. Although, ooh, this doesn't work as well. I think I'll start with this. Actually, it makes a lot of sense to do that. Give her the opportunity to get a stronger lunge off after we get the Hellion back in the front rank. So stick to it. Okay. A lot of stress here to deal with. And hoping we don't have to invest in a revelry, but it might be necessary right now. Chicago style involves raw tomatoes, which is gross. I don't know. That might not be bad. I don't hate it. People put raw tomatoes on pizza. And that's a similar experience in my brain. I don't mind that too much either, actually. Usually don't go for it, but if it's an option, I'll have it. Ooh, baby. There we go. Save this other glimmer to be a little more effective, hopefully. Hey, put raw tomatoes in tacos, exactly. Yellow mustard, neon green sweet pickle relish. Chopped white onion. Damn, we're specific here. Tomato wedges or slices, a dill pickle spear, pickled sport peppers, and celery salt on a poppy seed bun as a hot dog? God damn, dude. At what point is it no longer a hot dog? This is an entirely different food. I guess that's the effort you have to go into to earn the moniker of Chicago style or blank style. Nobody want to put that much effort in, dude. It does sound good. Yeah, no, I'm keen to try that out.
Amidst the spoils,
Ooh.
an artifact of unparalleled power.
Ah, unfortunate that this is not perfect for our Vestal at the moment. In fact, this is the opposite of what we need right now. This is often one of the best trinkets you can get for a Vestal, period. It's just the fact that we're rocking the Bonk Vestal today that's going to make that a toss for us, unfortunately. Yeah, although in other circumstances, though, extremely good. If we didn't have Breacher on her, I would absolutely consider spending the 32 relics to swap her path, but
Emboldened anarchists.
that's not worth.
Desperate to exercise their nihilism.
But only got ourselves a positive pip going on there. Nice. Tell you what is surprisingly good as a combo: a strong, mature cheddar and peanut butter. Out of left field with that one, but trying to taste that. I wouldn't ever be too shocked by peanut butter being a good combination with everything, because it appears to be the most versatile topping possible. Dip some Oreos in peanut butter, by the way. Speaking of which, change your fucking life. The one we just got, Wendigo? No, that's a Vestal-specific trinket, unfortunately. And I really got to address our stress right now. This is getting bad. I think we're going to have to go with the Revelry here. Stun probably not going to do too much. Let's see. You are close to dead. Yeah, definitely got to be a Revelry here. I'm going to pop our last Glimmer as well. Gets rid of the horror at least. Okay, not too shabby. Even without the Occultist, the damage on the range targets has actually been pretty impressive for this squad, too. I think really their lone weakness might just be the... Oh my god, totally... Oh, the DOT. I was going to say, my brain emptied itself fully before I could finish that thought. Just decided to do a quick dump and refresh while I was mid-sentence.
Bafflement and vexation.
Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all have reminded me with the peanut butter conversation, too. I got some muddy buddies upstairs waiting for me. Every now and then I go on these sweet treats kicks, man. Normally candy will do it for me, but lately I've wanted to, like, bake cakes. Make these, like, more substantial things. Not that Muddy Buddies necessarily qualifies there, but it's close enough. Them shits is tasty, dude. Recently gotten into Japanese candy, and OMG, it is so good. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had Japanese candy. I'd be keen to try that, too. I'd do a bacon stream, man. Bacon with Baer? Bacon with Baer. Bacon cake. Bacon pancakes.
The work continues.
Easy peasy. I'm making Lebanese shish tawuk tonight, which is basically yogurty marinated chicken skewers. Ooh, nice. We got deep into food talk early on today, huh? Shit. What can I make for a bacon with Baer? Oh, I can make the pink lemonade pie that I've basically turned into a thing of myth on this channel. I'd have to get some assistance from Mama Bear on that one, I think. And that's a good way for me to get that back in my life, because I've kind of missed that. It's been too long. I was thinking about making a peanut butter cream cheesecake. Oh yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be baking tonight. Although I did just get done mentioning in the preamble the fact that I am getting a root canal in the morning. Maybe I can make that as a special post-dental treatment treat.
Agony by accumulation.
Probably best not to make things much worse prior to that. Every time you talk about the pink lemonade pie, it makes me want to make my pink lemonade pound cake. Mmm. I don't understand why it's not happening. Yeah, no stream tomorrow. Yeah, I guess it should probably be said. I figured it goes without saying. 8:30 a.m. I'm under the drill, and the rest of my day is empty. That I may properly recover, because despite the constant reassurance from everyone I know and everyone I ask online, I still can't help but be a little apprehensive about it. Wee bit nervous. Yeah, I still think I need to do it raucous here. I'm not feeling great about this stress situation. But I'm not gonna. Teehee.
Righteous action.
Alright, we gotta be taking out the altar first, I think. That bleed, that may be cause to lunge forward for now as well. I want to get her taunt up, even though it's really not gonna matter much, is it? But should be able to kill him next turn anyway. Let's see. Let's go with the caltrips on her. No, it's not gonna work. I guess we'll just hurl bat. It's not gonna matter much either, though. Yeah, we'll take the bigger damage. And then you're gone. There we go.
Variable, easily resolved.
Consecration's gonna make for a pretty solid wicked hack here, ideally. Oh, right, yeah, that's on round start, I forgot. Oh boy, okay, yeah, definitely Rocka's territory now. Go ahead and stealth her up real quick. I'm hoping we can maybe get another heal off. I guess I could do the ministrations, yeah, since we're not going to be going adrenaline rush there anyway. And let's go with the hurl bat, I guess. And off you go. I'm in Mountain Time there, so it's 11 at the moment here. I guess I might as well. I don't necessarily want to expose the Vestal to another stress hit. This does allow us to be a little more effective with the Bounty Hunter as well. Big old Mace Bash. Alright, just target her. Just target her. God damn you. God damn you, you monster. Alright, that'll do. Great Bearish Bake-Off. Ooh, that might have to be it. I wonder if that would get me in trouble.
The potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
But I really like the way that sounds. Alright, a little crit chance here for the Grave Robber. That's probably not a bad idea. Sweet. Region complete.
Respite within reach.
I believe that is our region goal acquired. Off to a strong start. There's the stew, finally. Thank you. The amount of times we buy that for it just not to produce anything. Just needed us to wrap up our own food conversation, I guess, so it would get the focus.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Sweet. Bake a cake as a side quest. I do have a couple of things like that already.
The provinces and cantrevs of our land, crumbling and undone.
Yeah, something like that'll probably make its way into the quest list soon enough. Checking the provisioner here.
Fairly priced.
Missing the assay gear, damn it. Could grab this sharpness charm instead of repairing the coach.
Leagues away. Plan accordingly.
I think I'm going to go ahead and play that. It's a greedy move, but I do like it a lot. Lots more damage on the Hellion up front. And let's see, we'll go for the Sapper for you now. You go ahead and get the Cleansing Sensor there. And we'll take the additional stress resistance on him. Got our Occultist ready to go now. Might as well load up our combat items. Plenty of relics. Got the stew this time, so don't have to worry about any food here. Let's grab the songbook and the whiskey.
A bit of comfort on the road to damnation.
I think I'll take the dartboard for later. Maybe even use it now, actually. And we might get some combat items. Let's go ahead and look at what we got going on for now, though. Oh, wow, really? The playing card's only available on 2, and they both missed it. Sheesh. That sucks. Okay, then. Oh, boy, that's no good. Come on now, guys. There you go. Worked it back up to the positive. I think I'm going to go ahead and give them a pipe weed as well. Not necessarily opposed to them slowing down a little bit. The totem is probably worth it. We could get rid of curmudgeon or selfish here. I think I'm going to go ahead and roll the dice there. And how are we doing on the relationships otherwise? We are unfriendly with the Grave Robber and the Vestal, so we'll have to give them some whiskey, it looks like, here. Along with these two real quick. See if this is enough for these guys, or if we need to find a better way. That looks like that'll do it. Try to get rid of the selfish quirk on her. Very nice. I'd love a Baer and Justin cooking stream. Could do a bake-off, have both used from both kitchens. Oh man, don't make the whole idea for me. I gotta feel like I got something to do with it.
Survival demands it.
Because that is really good. That sounds like a lot of fun, actually. We each get 15 minutes. Who can make the thing the best? I guess I'd have to change depending on the recipe. But rapid cooking could be a fun premise for sure. Let's see. I almost want to invest a little more in our Vestal here. Double Weaken is pretty nice with the Hand of Light upgrade, actually. I think I'll take that. Lunge gets the Execution, which is pretty sick. Pirouette ignores block when stealth, but that's not really going to be a factor very often. Repartee does add an additional taunt. That's not too bad. The combo Iron Swan. Let's see. I think I should do weird. Just to be a little safer. And that puts us in a pretty good position now. Okay. Yeah, I like where we're at. Save the relics for later. Not in love with the half HP situation on Arrow, but we'll make do. Off to a quick little sluice. Just a nice, quick, easy sluice. Nothing to worry about. Hey, Cloud. One's going pretty smooth so far. Team's doing well. Star of the Chosen, Infernal Flame here on Chapter 2. Looking strong.
Tread carefully and quickly. This is Swine country.
The live pinball play really made me want more IRL moments. Yeah, it was awesome. I mean, obviously the central conceit of the show is that the tasks must be completed within a video game, but God, with how exciting those moments are with that and with like the setup of the consoles last episode, it does make me want to explore that more and see how we could possibly do both in some circumstances. All right, buddy. So as long as he is generating an unchecked power in the beginning, I feel pretty good going for the Abyssal out of the gate. Since he's got the chance for the Burning Stars next turn anyway. Dodge has absolutely been killing it so far in this fight as well. And yeah, the Vestal has seen better days. Oh, the taunt with the stealth character, but hey, thankfully, Got some pretty convenient chalk dust here to solve that problem. Look at me using combat items effectively, too. Who's this bear, and what has he done with the real one? What a smart fella. Alright, we keep on getting the movement going here. I really am missing having some more effective stress healing on this squad. That was, I suppose, the biggest argument for the man-at-arms in place of the grave robber, but we're liking the damage output from her at the very least, and I suppose on a turn like this I wouldn't be too opposed to throwing a raucous revelry her way. Alright, no luck on the additional unchecked power so far, but we got combos galore. Do well enough. Vulnerable here, but will more than likely benefit better from the Divine Comfort this time. She's looking like she might need to go for an adrenaline rush coming up. Oh yeah. Oh boy, that's no good either. Nasty. Oh my god, we get the bleed from her path, I believe, as well. That's unfortunate. And then the stealth comes back. Yikes. Alright, so we're just gonna try to fix her up. No luck there. Let's make sure this guy goes down if we can. We need some serious help for these guys for the remainder of this one. I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything with ministrations, though. That'll at least be something. And then Revelry's not going to be available back there either. I didn't realize she could do adrenaline rush in that position. That's cool. That certainly helps out. Pirouette ourselves out of here, and we're good to go.
The work continues.
All right. Who's piloting the human suit today? You're in on my ploy, huh? The fact that I've gotten a special celebrity guests to pilot the human suit every day for the past 3 weeks. Today it's Gordon Ramsay. The pig is fucking raw! Every big pig you eat is fucking raw! Well sleuthed. Use the word correctly now to make up for having used it incorrectly an hour ago. And then find out that I never used it correctly to begin with. As a special third joke later on. So I played, speaking of terrible accents that I want to do, I played the new game from the Chinese room. It's called Still Wakes the Deep. That's it. Featuring a phenomenal voice acting cast. Like, the entire game is fully voice acted, and it is terrific. Some of the best voice acting I've heard in a long time. It is also extremely Scottish. And I was enjoying that immensely as well. And it made me want to try to concoct the most Scottish sentence I could to try to say. Something along the lines of, I didn't fix the electricity, you little shit. Which, of course, with apologies to my Scottish audience prior to attempting this, would probably sound a little something like, I didn't fix the lecky, you wee gobshite. But you know, like, better than that. Like, that vibe through the course of I think it took like 5 or 6 hours. Something like that.
Begins.
That sounds good to you. Highly recommended. As a game, it's not great, I'm not gonna lie. But as like a horror narrative, pretty good. Also gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful game. Got that going for it too. Man, weaken on this guy actually pretty big factor here. As you can see. YMK! Bear hugs, please. Thank you very much for the 25 months on the pile. Welcome back in. Appreciate it. Ooh, did we do that? I think we do that. Really like your new pup, by the way. Me too. He's adorable. His name's Poe, and he doesn't like coming downstairs for some reason. Maybe he'll come by once Elise is off to work. You guys will get to say hi to him today.
At least has been tended to.
He doesn't like it down here, though. He's either comes down here, jumps up on the couch, and then leaves immediately, or just comes in and runs away. Same with Taffy when she was around. Didn't like being down here very much either for some reason. I think they get worried about the fact that I will, like, every now and then will get, like, upset at the screen. They would think, I guess, that I'm getting upset at them, unfortunately. Alright, then. Well.
All problems have their solutions.
Oh, jeez, what am I doing?
The big ones.
Didn't even consider that. That feels kind of dumb. Oh, well. It's ground level YMK. It's like I'm on the same vertical plane as the sidewalk outside, but kind of feels like a basement with our house layout, if that makes sense. I don't know if that's got anything to do with it. He does like looking out the window up there, which is cute. We've only had him for a week, but he's gotten very comfortable with us already and has just established his favorite places. Chief among them being sitting at the stairs by the front door so he can look out the window at everything.
And blaze the trail to your redemption.
And he is just always wanting all the love and all the cuddles.
Choice. At least it should be.
Even though he's a big old Australian shepherd that's like 25 pounds overweight. Thinks he's still going to be able to fit right along you wherever you're sitting or laying.
You, coach, limping. Be prudent.
Of course, I'm not going to kick him out. My GSD likes to lay wherever you plan on walking within the next 5 minutes. He was remarkably out of the way despite his size for the first, like, day or two. And then that completely flipped on its head to where he is just, like, fully in the way every chance he gets now because he doesn't want to not be involved in what we're doing. This is a very interesting trinket.
All that matters
Holy.
is the flickering torch you bear.
Oh my god, wow. Talk about a content trinket here, dude. The Grim Mask. Plus 40% damage if flame below 40. However, each ally on turn end has a 33% chance to gain stress. That's a heck of a trade-off. There's also a benefit above 40 flame. In fact, this is just straight up kind of nice above 40 flame. Each ally on a crit has a chance to stress heal. That's a cool trinket. I like that a lot. Let's give that to the Grave Robber. With the extra crit chance on her. Yeah, then we'll go ahead and get the Strange Sapper on you. Nice.
The swine were first reported by denizens of a small hamlet nestled on the eastern coast.
Oh, God. We have a repair battle here. Oh, boy.
They seek to strike while we are vulnerable. Hold them off.
That's not great. Okay. Tell you what. Let's go ahead and holy water our cultist to begin with here. Hey, Master. Thank you for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. I've played one step from Eden. I'm pretty sure. It gets confusing sometimes trying to remember all the different ones, but that name strikes me. It's either that's on the short list for new games or I have played it, but I can't for the life of me remember which it is. Oh boy. Okay, so we do that. That way we're able to go for the toe-to-toe again. Chalk Dust getting more value today than I think ever before as well, which is fun. Let's see here. Repartee again, really not going to do a ton. Going with the Star of the Chosen this time, why? This repair battle's actually not going too bad. Better than typically, anyway. No need for that this time. Let's go ahead and just regen. Thank you, Dodge Plus.
No time to falter.
And hopefully be able to
Lethality writ
get close to the
large.
kill here. I want to go with the Abyssal Artillery so we can create a corpse for the Grave Robber as well. Although she does get the repair this time, unfortunately. Okay, okay. I need to get another Revelry involved in this one. Then again, could just wicked hack the dude to pieces. Getting some serious damage buffs going on up front for her now. Heal it up. Ew. Come on, dude. Alright, Grave Robber's looking nice at least. Shouldn't be targeted again here. I don't think I have the regen available, so we'll just have to go with Administrations, I guess, which is fine. Definitely feel like I should be upgrading that skill soon, given how frequently we've used it. Oh, unfortunate the Grave Robber got targeted again there as well. Alright, well. Definitely need a Revelry now. I'm going to try to take another stress heal real quick. Heal again. Good. And if we can get a lucky crit on the Grave Robber here, actually, we might... Oh, my goodness, that's unfortunate. What gave her the stress point there? Did she have horror? I don't think she... Oh, she has the don't leave me condition. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, there we go. Resisting the stress there, of course. All right, well, that's an effective way to do it, I suppose. Fix that, no more. And one more heal for her. Excellent. Resisted it that time, thankfully.
Welcome back.
I mean, this was going well up until I felt like I couldn't get anything done. Alright, well, we'll get the lunge here at least. I don't think this has execute anymore, but... Oh, no, right, it needs the upgraded version, doesn't it? Yeah, that's what it is. It would have only been execution 1 anyway. Oh.
A master stroke.
But that'll help. There we go. A little stress stress reduction from the crit that time. Get another regen going, and then just extend this for far longer than I intended to. And give some bear hugs to Relash. I tried teaching philosophy to farm animals, but it turns out you can't put the cart before the horse. You just can't. God damn. The next level of that joke. I like it a lot. Preceded, of course, by the possibly better played a U2-themed board game called Bonopoly. It's like regular Monopoly, but where the streets have no name. God damn. It's hard to get mad at them when they're that good.
The wheels groan, but we press on nonetheless.
I think that calls for a few bear puns.
To arms, though it brings no satisfaction.
I'm getting all the friendly pips this time around. This has been very, very helpful. I'm gonna go with a giant bear pun. Actually, hold on. That's what we need to fit that moment. Well, now let's make it a giant bear Tommy. Actually, that sounds better. I like that more. Let's do that. I feel like that'll help everybody. I feel like that'll enhance the user experience of the stream today. Giant Tommy face for your Twitch chat. Keep those weakens coming, dude.
The slow suffering begins.
Yeah, oozy. Yuck. 12 damage toe-to-toe, even without the Ravager buff. That is nuts. Okay, we are still above the threshold for damage here for her.
But deadly all the same.
Oh, I think I did just more than likely allow for him to get a quick snack. Unless... Okay. There we go. A little regen again for the squad. Can't increase what's already at the top. Oh, you know how to get a gift sub, don't you? You know how to massage my ego perfectly to think to myself, oh, that person needs to be in the bear pile. They deserve a quick little gifty right there. There you go. Get them the bear hugs. Just soften me up perfect. A little bear hug, a little burning stars. Beautiful. That'll do it. And let's see here. I might as well help her out a little more. I gotta give her. I think we gotta give her judgment instead of instead of consecration, probably. Yeah, that's. I think that's the right idea. Because she's gonna be in that third rank fairly frequently. I think I ought to go ahead and anticipate the need for some range skills on her part, especially coming up against the Sai. I just realized is definitely gonna be the way to go.
Solutions, even the big ones.
There's the mastery point. All right, fully justified in our expedition through the sluice here.
The loathing whispers.
Finally. Probably no need for that one either. Off we go. Yeah, probably not wrong, Cloud. Might want to consider the sacrificial stab here. Get the judgment at the very least going. I'm pretty happy with how he's going for now. That's been our typical build for the Warlock, and I don't think he's going to be losing out on too much being in rank 3. If he gets to rank 2, it becomes an issue, obviously, but usually has the chaotic offering available there as well.
The Wainwright awaits, eager to ply his trade.
Oh, damn. Extremely good Swine's cache here. Get us our Assay gear along with the Lock Strong box. Big relic boost. Love to see it. Have met the threshold for our Grave Robber's damage bonus this time, so we'll see how effective that ends up being for her. Definitely stoked for a plus 40% damage pirouette coming up. Oh, hold on. No, I think we're done in the region, though, aren't we? Yeah, Star of the Chosen, Matt. Yeah, we got a couple of shreds of decency there, too, didn't we? Nice haul for the end of the sluice that time. Looking good.
Rest now for a time.
Iron Stance, pretty nice for Arov. Fisher Folk Hater could help us out if we end up going for that Shroud boss. And there we go, big money. 178 relics, holy shit.
Every road a winding torment. Every turn bent on our
Perfect
destruction.
time for the trade route to show up here. We get our bonus orders and gonna be getting more as we go. And no need for the spacious strong box at this point, but we might consider that a little later, I guess.
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
Get ourselves some nice relationship stuff going here, as well as the stew. Certainly don't need that food anymore. And let's try this out. Nice. Extremely good. Oh my god. Love to see that. We'll get the whiskey barrel. We'll get the playing cards here. A couple of flasks. The stimulating poultice. A couple of ceremonial drums that we could keep in the inventory for later if we want to take on that Leviathan at some point. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot the playing cards aren't going to be as effective for this lot. +6. Oh my god, what an incredible whiskey barrel there. That is nice. We got 3 ceremonial drums, which ought to help quite a bit for the inevitable upcoming Leviathan fight. Let's go ahead and get rid of that Parrying Patriarch now, along with the Minor Hail Draft. Not going to use that kind of light anymore. Probably no need for Vanished Vanity here. We'll get some combat items equipped, and that's the inventory sorted. Let's see here. How are we doing on stress at the moment? I think we're doing fine. Yeah, no need to buy the whittling tools. No need to buy the food, of course. I think I'll take a war horn for later. And then we'll keep these relics so that we can get some value out of the hoarders coming up as well.
One learns quickly when survival demands it.
Really want to upgrade the pirouette here, especially for the bonus crit chance on this. The chance at plus 40% damage being a huge impact there, so we'll go ahead and do that too. Okay. Terrific. Just double checking. We didn't have an option to actually go to the Shroud, right? Yeah, we're good.
Welcome back.
Back to the Sprawl we go. Trying to find some hoarders, get some goodies. Let's do it. Crusader APN. Thank you for the full year on the pile. Welcome back. Ooh. Hand of Light will apply a blind to our occultist, unfortunately. Mace Bash does generate a dodge plus, though. That's quite good. I'll take it. Honestly, kind of surprised that we got the negative still there. I didn't really check in on how the Occultist and Vestal were doing, to be fair. I should have done that.
Behold, the great cities of man, ruined and aflame.
Where are they actually at? Oh, yeah, they are unfriendly. I could have fixed that easily. That was a mistake. Ooh, we got Iron Stance of the Vestal as well, though. I didn't even realize that, so that's going to make it even easier to go up against the Leviathan later on. All right, hold on real quickly here. We're going to go ahead and decide where we're going first. And I wouldn't mind the Watchtower. We got a Hoarder a little bit later on. Possibly later could have some more relics from the Assay gear, so I think we'll go with the Watchtower to start this one off. Crusader says, I remember finding you when you first played DD1 and watched all 200-plus episodes. Thank you. Rediscovered you on Twitch and stayed for Tommy. Hell yeah. That earns another giant Tommy. We love Tommy around here. He's our guy. If he can't do it, why even try? Perfectly juxtaposed here. Let me line up with my boy up there. It's more like it. Ooh, I think I failed to check my skills in the... Well, I know I failed to check my skills in the Occultist there as well, so I gotta make sure we're not losing the best stuff on him either. There goes our taunt. Along with our dodge plus. Not too bad, though. And, oh god, these taunts in the back. I didn't think they were... Okay, I was under the impression that she'd be able to toe-to-toe if she couldn't target this guy. Oh, it's because she has Revelry. Right, okay, so as long as she has something available, I believe it forces that. So I guess we'll just move forward here so that we can Iron Swan next turn. Yeah, that's clearly, though, going to be a bit of a problem. Might just repartee this, actually. Yeah, it seems like a slightly better idea at the moment. We have our Burning Stars, so that's pretty nice. That'll be a way to clear the taunt, won't it? All right, Tommy, get out of here. I feel like you're an extra enemy right now.
Steady yourself.
Ace Bash time. Get some dodge plus going on the Grave Robber here, and then let's just get a toe-to-toe so we can make sure we get a benefit out of it even if it misses.
Easily resolved.
And it's absolutely going to need an adrenaline rush coming up soon. I think we'll try for the Divine Comfort here as well. I'm going to let her stress heal real quick. Good stuff. Yeah, this is looking nice. Thankfully, the Vestal didn't have to sacrifice anything. So we gave up the Abyssal Artillery, it looks like, for the Vulnerability Hex, which is not the worst thing in the world. In fact, I think I might go ahead and just keep that way. I think I prefer the pull of the Artillery in most situations here. Definitely going to need to upgrade that Adrenaline Rush soon as well. Oh boy, and yeah, here comes the focus on her, unfortunately. Just make sure she goes down. Chance for the stress heal again for the lot. And we'll try a heal on you. Excellent. And then when she's in this position now, she can Judgment. Fantastic. Applies a weaken token, too. Sweet. All right, one last blow. And off you go.
Abandoned or forgotten. It is ours now.
Stingy with the mastery today, huh, Wayne? Who I've just now decided is the man in control of mastery points in this universe. Not the character he plays, the actual guy. He exists within this world.
Always made clear.
Distributing mastery points as he sees fit. It's a tough job. Somebody's got to do it. The taskmaster of our world. Oh, that's very true, isn't it? Yeah, we gotta get rid of the oozes on our Vestal right now. I definitely don't want to lose both ticks of our armor, so it's a pretty easy choice. Just despise it when they force you to miss one of those piles. So irrationally frustrating. Well, it's justifiable to an extent, but I get way angrier about it than I should. Give me that garbage, damn it! A couple of burn salves, actually, a pretty nice find here as well. Sweet.
We can suffer no sickness on this pilgrimage.
Okay, let's see. I'll go ahead and rid us of curmudgeon here as well. And I feel like I should lock in evasive.
Strength comes in many forms.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay, good enough. Probably don't need medicinal herbs here. Obviously, it'd be a nice safety measure, but you know what, actually? On the off chance that we don't come across any,
The odds of illness are high.
let's get this stuff.
Best to be prepared.
It's best to be prepared. You don't know what we're gonna find between here and a supposed attempt at a Leviathan fight, which is becoming increasingly likely given our absence of a trophy here. Although I guess it does depend on whether or not the game decides to offer us that option. All right, very glad to see that our turn order at the very least has been pretty reliable so far here. The Hellions been going last just about every time, which obviously those sharpness charms have a lot to do with that. But it's going good. Keeping the taunt up on her. Obviously the evasive has still been doing big work. Kind of loving this, man.
Measure out your violence and apply it judiciously.
This team has just the start, a start that is the stuff of dreams. Just incredibly strong out of the gate. All right, a little strength for these guys, not too bad. That does mess with things a touch. Obviously, the double stun in our back line is no fun. And whack them. No burning stars this time. We'll set up for next turn, though. Another pirouette coming in here, obviously. Huge.
Elementary.
Big time plays yet again. Grave Robber proving her worth in this squad. Oh, this annoying little piece of garbage. Refusing to let go of her clasp on life. Seemingly celebrating the deaths of her comrades consistently. Suppose there's something to be admired about that. All right, there we go. Kit is clearly in a good spot. Had a couple of concerns there. We'll clear them
In
out.
crisis, no gain is insignificant.
Oh, man. Okay. Moving is up there, too. Oh, it's a lair. I could have sworn this was earlier in the region. I could fight a Librarian with this team. I could absolutely fight a Librarian with this team. I just set up for it, too. Yeah, let's get these combat items equipped, and let's do this. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. Got burn salves here. Actually, I suppose chalk dust wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I think this clears the dodges. So let's use that. And then smoke bombs will do the same. Let's give it a try. See what happens. I think they got this.
The library burns. And with it, the remains of philosophy, reason, and insight.
I suppose I might have wanted to go with the Shadow Fade instead of Pirouette for the boss fight here, but it should be fun anyway. For the content, indeed. That's why we took the Bounty Hunter. That's why we're going to take this Librarian down. That's why we got this damn thing equipped still. All about the content. Although I guess that's mostly a stress heal at this point. I really shouldn't be blinding the cultist. I just realized, yeah, that's not really worth it at all, is it? And we'll just go ahead and shuffle you to the front. Yeah, I was hoping of burning stars there, wasn't I? Well, shit. Might as well try it anyway, I guess. Hey! No sweat. Have my cake and chow down, too.
A righteous action.
Okay, okay. Fully burn resisted. Very nice. We go ahead and taunt up front. Oh, this is clean. This is a clean start right here. This is exactly what we needed. Another Burning Star is ready to go. Beautiful. Beautiful. And the pip and the stress heal. Absolutely flawless. What if there was a 1 in 10 chance of the Jester popping a string and causing team stress versus healing? Would the string be popped for the remainder of the run? We would then have to find a hoarder who's selling a replacement string. Becomes like a little mini quest within the campaign. Fix the Jester's loot. He's so sad. Boo-hoo. And it's like a little anime Jester face going, wah. You gotta help him, Baer. Great mod ideas. I am genuinely hopeful that the mod scene grows to the point where like there are like custom quests built within campaigns via mods, because that's one thing. Like I mentioned it right after the Crusader came out. I love the Crusader quest line, and I think there is so much room in this game for stuff like that. To have like little quests within each individual campaign specific to the people that you're playing with. And even have like group quests if you're like got a specific pair like the Highwayman and Crusader or something like that. Or like Flagellant and Cultist, and they're both after this like supernatural element or entity. Like there's an infinite well of potential for that sort of thing in this game that I truly hope is tapped further. No heals, might as well finish you off.
A resounding response.
Still have my fingers crossed for a rescue quest for the Antiquarian. Yeah, absolutely. And then you're like able to use them for a region in that run or something like that. That'd be awesome. Decent loot, I guess. Yeah, we're certainly going to go for this. Safety trophy, if nothing else. Ooh, short stacks, though.
Conflagration must be stopped.
Not ideal.
Librarian must be destroyed.
Start with the repartee in this one, I'm pretty sure, and then I don't necessarily know how we're going to use our Vestal here. I think I might have her move back to the 3rd rank right away, actually. I'm going to go with the Chaotic Offering for sure, so we can get our Burning Stars going. Ooh, that's not good. Damn, I didn't expect that. Well, let's see here. I might just have to move forward in that case. I think I'm okay with the Smoke Bomb here as well, or at least attempting one. We're just going to move there so we're not immobilized. Then we can toe-to-toe in the next turn and probably Pirouette after that. Oh, that's fine. Okay, yeah, that works. So now we can Judgment with the Vestal, which is definitely going to be her better play. Pirouette now is fine, I guess. I got to hope that it misses, I suppose. And then as long as we're not dealing 15 damage to any stack, should be good to go there. I'm going to go ahead and use a Chalk Dust to clear the dodge and hit him with the Burning Stars. Combo and a vulnerable from the Saber. That's pretty fantastic. I get a 2-stack Judgment here, which is pretty good. It's the weaken. Could regen instead, though. Hold off for a stronger hit along with the vulnerable token as well. Sadly can't Iron Swan anymore, obviously. Ooh, yikes. Crit through the dodge plus there, too. That sucks. All right, let's try this again. No luck to clear the dodge, though.
And carelessness.
Okay.
Hallmarks of the unprepared.
So, good chance, unfortunately, that we deal the damage to meet the threshold here. Yeah. That's unfortunate. That speeds things up quite a bit for him. Might not have been worth it. It does allow for her to be a little more effective sooner, though, so maybe there's some value from that. Use our Chalk Dust again to get the Burning Stars to land, get the combo applied there, which is pretty big for us, obviously. A Lunge is coming up here as well. Sad to miss that, but okay, that's another damage buff for the Vestal at the very least. I got a Burn Salve if I want it. Not fully necessary yet, I don't think. Nearly as much damage as I expected from the Judgment there, but I guess that's okay. I do have a pretty nice shot coming in for the Wicked Hack if I can get it. Pretty sure she's got the option here, but oh god, another dodge, my goodness. That's lucky. That is insanely good. Okay. Thank Christ for that. Probably get another smokestack on the way here. Yeah, okay, so that's probably gonna have to be just another Pirouette. Might want to consider salving this. I think it's probably for the best just to keep her in good shape, and then we'll clear the dodge on that one. That's another stack of the books cleared, though. Geez, we are really speeding that up for him so far. The Burning Stars has been doing quite well. We keep the combo applied there, so the Vestal shot, or so the shot from the Hellion is a lot more effective.
Rarely in these times.
I think we'll just take a little bit more damage off the Judgment. We need to be very quick here. We're running out of time immediately. But max damage from the Hellion obviously going to be a big factor. Winner gay! Thank you very much for the 10 months. Welcome back. Bear hugs, please. Finally picked up the console released yesterday. Nice. Brought the Seething Side down to Death's Door day 1 before I beefed it. Hey, pretty solid though. I'm just gonna say this is getting really sketchy here. I'm not honestly sure if we're gonna be able to make this work. Oh boy, yeah, this is terrible. This is terrible. Oh shit.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
I think we're in big trouble. Yeah, God. Me helping him along and clearing those book stacks was really bad. Oh boy, I'm scared. This is gonna hurt a lot. He was weakened for the first one at the very least, but... Oh boy, yeah, we got some good resistances there too, that helps. We have one more salve. I'm gonna give that to her, given her DOT situation. I think is probably for the best.
The small foundation.
Pirouette's decent. Just really crossing my fingers for a crit there.
And now, the greatest test of all.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta roll the dice. I don't have a choice. That's brutal.
And an abrupt end.
That's brutal. Hey, nice execute though. Okay, I'll take it. Oh man. Oh man.
The blood of the valorous and cowardly alike soaks this tainted soil.
I don't know. I don't know if we're gonna be okay here. Very, very concerning. Let's see, we do have 8 speed. Go with the enlightening element here. And let's see, nothing for the occultist, obviously. Smoldering Hymnal, actually a pretty good pairing for her now, too. Let's go ahead and give this to the Vestal with the crit chance. Dump these garbage trinkets. Get rid of this thing, get rid of this thing. I don't need the Dark Impulse anymore. We'll keep the herbs equipped along with this and that. Get rid of this one. No slime mold necessary. Okay. Now you don't have to fix the relationship. Yeah, I suppose so, huh? Alright, well. Unfortunately, we've got quite a bit of this region left to go. Possibly we'll be able to avoid the
Twisted by hopelessness.
The combat on the node up ahead, but I'm not banking on it. Not a bad fight here at the very least, but
Let us hope to
we're gonna need more than that. Oh boy, and then a fresh disease on top of it too, thanks.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Trying to make this particular combat with zombies as bad as it can possibly be. And they're doing a fine job of it, you assholes. Oh boy. I should clearly finish him off at the very least. I can maybe clear some corpses with her as well. Ooh, the extra action off the kill there, nice. That's pretty helpful. And then clearly want to go ahead and get rid of this. I guess we could just go with the pass turn heal here as well. It's not a terrible idea. And then probably go for the Revelry up front. The Occultist was primarily support, yeah, but Vestal was kind of filling that role as well. If we can get to the inn, we'll find something like, I'm sure the Plague Doctor would fit perfectly in this situation. It's just a matter of getting there now. Which is much, much easier said than done. We got to get pretty lucky on our way there, too, I think. Now, when did you guys start being able to chomp so well? Not in love with that. Prefer if you just went ahead and died for me. Thanks. Yeah, that's what I'm more used to from you lot.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Make it... oh, you could swap to chaplain. I would do that if I had kept the idol, but I did dump that earlier. Pretty sure we're keeping the Bonk Vestal with the Breacher quirk, too. I'm pretty sure I don't want to go off of that. Again, we're getting ahead of ourselves a little right now. We gotta focus on the here and now. Focus on the survival. Snappy Swig, huh? She's very close. Very, very close to making that work. She's already pretty happy with this combo, though. And she's likely the only one that'll be able to get to that point. Stiff drink, not necessary here. Empty stein. Probably not going to be very helpful either. Sparkle ball is always fun. We got a pretty great amount of relics and baubles here, by the way. Sparkle ball in this situation? I don't think it's the play, actually. I'm pretty sure I want to hang on to those baubles for now. Don't need any of that stagecoach gear either. Let's grab the whiskey bottle, I guess. I have a ton of space in the inventory, though. That's another big issue here at the moment. But I do think that's worth making the room for. And off we go. Yeah, a lot more worried about just trying to take the safer route than we are trying to get anything valuable out of the Hoarder right now. Alright, let's see here.
The fanatics feed themselves to the fire, their flesh melting like candle wax.
So we got to avoid a repair battle, unfortunately, which means I most likely am going to have to take the road fights coming up.
Have wormed their way into the world.
More than happy to trade some candles for a benefit here, absolutely. We're going to fucking need it. Well, the crits to start this one off ought to help quite nicely. Unless they can steal them. Yep, that'll do it up there, unfortunately. Okay. There goes the block plus for her as well. Already in a pretty nasty spot as the Vestal. Let's go ahead and get rid of that at least. And off you go then. Did the sluice ever get paid out? I'm not sure, actually. Can we get a mod check for the gamble here? I don't know where we left that off. Oh, Pawn's on it. Okay, thank you, Pawn. Alright, time for some herbs. Time for a handle light. Weakens on them. We're going to be helping us out quite a bit, and then we just got to kill one. And I think that might require a Wicked Hack. It's not that much less damage, though, actually.
Stupendous.
Yeah, I think that'll help us out a little more. Stress healed from that, too, is nice. Yeah, we've just got to kill one as quick as possible at the moment, but those damn taunts, dude. Ah, it's frustrating. Star of the Chosen. Kind of dooming me right now. Just got to get this one killed. That's all that matters right now.
Awash in turmoil.
We're closing in on another stress check, though, unfortunately. I think we go ahead and regen there. No luck on the dodge, but we did resist the bleed. Alright, let's go for this. Opens us up to the pirouette kill next turn. Make sure we get that first. Not bad, not bad. Big dodge. I was really, really gunning for that. But they are determined to get us a stress check here, too, unfortunately. Ah, and that's certainly going to help them along the way. Jesus. Might actually be the Raucous Revelry's turn to chime in on this one. That'll get us to a toe-to-toe next turn to sort her out a little bit better. I think it makes a lot of sense to go with the Mace Bash here. Especially when we get the armor break. Yeah, that'll certainly help. Another huge dodge. Relationship value through the roof. Got to get the kill before she gets her action off. Still toe-to-toe off of that as well. Still just on the cusp on that meltdown. Avoiding it for now, though. I think we'd go with Administrations here, although I guess I could Adrenaline Rush that, too. It wouldn't be too bad. Since she's not able to do the other one here anyway. Oh, she can't do it here, but I guess we'll have to take the negative pips, damn. Oh, Oh boy, and cholera days too. Well, there it is. All right.
Anxiety foments
So be it.
fears.
So be it. Thank you. That'll help a lot. Come on up here, why don't you? Join the fun.
What is it then that gazes back so intently from the abyss?
It's a resolute. It's a resolute check, Wayne. That's what it is. I'm pretty pleased with it. All right, finish you off. Love to see it. It's going to be, unfortunately, one more clarion call, but ideal target at this point, I guess. Get the grave robber damn near zero stress after this. This is honestly pretty great. This is about as good as we could have possibly hoped for for a result from this.
Bravo!
Another crit will reduce the Hellion stress even further. I think I might even get one more Raucous Revelry out of here.
Conflict.
Holy cow. Absolutely outstanding. And more regen, which is probably not going to matter too much. Doesn't negate the bleed at least a little bit. And then Raucous Revelry, and we're good. Hot damn, dude. Outstanding.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
Knocked out a friggin' hero goal. Okay. Baer almost spitting out his coffee like God was starting to speak to him through Tommy the Burning Coconut. The imagery there alone worth reading aloud. I mean, if Tommy is not a vessel of the Lord, then God is dead. Just put it that way. Yay, Stu. You earned the candles back too, right? Yeah, that's kind of funny. Alrighty, let's see here. Another hoarder. Snappy Swig returns the bloodied branch again. Smoldering firewood. Plus 25% damage if flammable item equipped. Is there a flammable combat item? We have the hymnal and the enlightenment, obviously. What if I gave Snappy to the grave robber? I give... Let's do Smoldering on the Vestal. And then I pick up... Oh, I can't get both. Never mind. Right. Yeah, no, that wouldn't be an option. Plus 25% damage flat is really tough to pass up if all that's required is a flammable item. I wonder if the... I bet the fire grenade is flammable. You would think so. Yeah, applying the 2 burn on Judgment as well. This is so good. Glimmers are flammable. What the fuck? Sweet. Well, there we go. Take that, and then maybe don't have this one anymore. Get rid of the sapper now, maybe? Oh, we do have combat item slots as well. Might as well take that. Man, that is awesome. Pick these up. Might as well get a full stack. Excellent. Wow, okay. Plus 25% damage with range skills dealing burn. And then kind of forcing our hand here to avoid the repair battle.
At least we know what's coming.
Do unfortunately have to take the road fights as a result, which could go pretty poorly depending on what it is. That's not terrible, though. I'm not opposed to the taunt on the Zombo here either. Oh, did I leave the Ring of Pain extension on again? God damn it. That creepy little bird just ever present, right? Yeah, my bad. There you go. Okay, don't use the glimmers. We're simply benefiting from the flammable condition there. God, this is actually ideal for a road battle here, too. This is exactly what we needed. All right, let's go for do the Dead of Night so I can get the lunge on her next turn. No sweat.
Stumbling and stupefied.
No sweat. I love this game, but I always struggle with team comp to pick. Any recommendations? My go-to for just general composition, you wanna check 4 boxes. Sometimes 3, but usually 4. Of damage, DOT removal, stress healing, normal healing, and tanking. Okay, so DOT removal, I guess, is the optional 5th thing. So there's 4. 4 primarily. Those being the 4. And so long as you're able to check those boxes at least one way with your team, usually you're good to go. Just make sure you're not lacking in any of those departments in particular. Every now and then, the scales can be tipped in such a way where you have so much damage that you don't necessarily need healing, especially if you have a lot of self-healers in the group. But generally speaking, that's best practice. There you go, War Beast. Yeah, damage, 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 and more damage. Exactly. Hey, Maledict. All right, let's see here. I guess we might as well just go for the Dodge Plus. That's a fun little crit stress heal for the Hellion as well. Love that. There's the burn from our lunge as well. Love it. And this is clearly going to need some stress healing at the end as well. So let's go ahead and just pause for a moment here. Okay. No more horror, and off we friggin' go. Awesome. Do we have the mask on now? I keep forgetting. I think it's the Hellion. I'm not 100% though. Oh, it's the Vestal. Okay, so we want to be looking for more offensive opportunities with her, especially with the flame below 40 now. So we have a Vestal currently rocking plus 65% attack slash damage.
A monument to a once prestigious career.
That's pretty sick. Sluice Tactician, a little late for that, unfortunately. Very glad I decided to lock in Evasive on her. I would not have been happy with that trade. I think we can get rid of Sapper now. And then, let's see here. Probably get rid of these things too. Yeah, the Holy Water's a little more valuable. All right, so we still have to... Let's see. Do we take the chance on passing through Oblivions without the fight? Or do we take the guaranteed road battle? I'm pretty sure it's going this way, actually, yeah. Region goal. Oh, right, yeah, I didn't even think about that. Thankfully, we were going to get it no matter what. Oh, that's a good point, actually, Nora. Yeah, we don't need to hold on to that bread anymore. Or the cheese, really. Yeah, I don't need that either. Got plenty of stew for the rest of the run.
A beautiful illusion that was the world.
Let us run, let us run, let us run.
Fragmented and undone.
Whoa! Trade candles to fully heal stress on both teammates. Or I think actually the whole team. Damn, okay. That's pretty good. I think we can handle this now. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad.
Stupendous.
Another unfortunate taunt there, but we'll make do. Man, that was an incredible trade. I didn't even know that was an option. That's the kind of thing we needed right now. All right, let's get our toe-to-toe going. More than likely try to clear... or try to kill the altar first in this one. Get our taunts in the proper places. Hand of Light, pretty good to weaken the crit here. How's the bonk look, though? 7 to 10. I think we'll start with this. I think the Mace Bash will be a lot more effective next round. Strength is back as well, although we do have this guy to deal with first. Yeah, rough. Okay. Well, we have our Empowered Judgment here as well. I think that's probably going to have to be what does it on the altar coming up. There goes the last taunt on our Vestal. Nice. Do I want a glimmer here? I don't think so, actually. Oh, God, right. Yeah, the taunt.
A miscalculation, perhaps.
More and more taunt on that guy. Steals my dodge plus 2. Son of a bitch. Jeez, dude. Up to 5 stress again as the Hellion right away. That sucks. Let's see. A 5 to 8 for that on the toe-to-toe. It's decent odds. I think the taunt is a little bit more important anyway, and I'm going to go for a pirouette regardless. What on earth? The stress just piling back up. Oh, there's a free crit there too. Damn, okay, we got to try to kill her soon. That is unfortunately going to allow for the weakened crit to get through at the very least. And golly, 8 stress. Starting with 0. That is ridiculous. Alright, crits might stress heal. Unfortunate, not that time. I think we have to do a Raucous Revelry here. Should be able to bring them up to the front pretty soon. I'm guessing another Clarion Call is coming the Hellion's way, unfortunately, so... might just have to see a meltdown here. God damn, dude, that's crazy to bring it from 0 to 10 through 4 rounds. Alright, we got the one Resolute. Couldn't really help for the other there. Not too bad on the relationships, actually. No negative quirk that time either, so honestly not the worst. Worked out okay. We just got to try to heal her back up now. Just got to get rid of that damn cholera as well. That's a nice counterattack. Like that a lot. Gonna go ahead and bring him to the front too, so he's not able to be impactful anymore. Should be a nice hand of light coming in. Oh my goodness. Just when I jinx myself, you'd think I would have learned. Sadir! 87 months on the pile. Welcome back to you. 29 crit from the Vestal Bonk. Sheesh. Thank you for the long-term sub. Thank you for the bear hugs for him. Welcome back.
This work is noble and necessary.
Alrighty. Clandestine Cape is not terrible for a grave robber, but she's got way better stuff at the moment, so I'm pretty sure I just go ahead and get rid of that. How are we doing? One more left, right? One last node, the Oblivion's Rampart. Hopefully we can handle it. I'd very much like to survive here. Away we go again. Ooh, not ordained. Nice. That helps a ton, and that's an appropriate taunt, too. I like that a lot. Now we just got to worry about the worship, though, which is almost certainly just going to happen regardless of what we do. Maybe we have the damage. Especially with our buffed up mace bonk.
The mind's grasp grows
Oh boy, the stress just... What was that? 7 stress from a single attack there. Good lord. Okay, yeah, I was going to say, if we get a hard enough hit from that, that might do the job. But, I mean, it's still an option. It's still a possibility. I think we should try it. Don't have the upgraded lunge for the execute, unfortunately, here. She is immobilized as well. Not that it really matters all that much. I do still think this is the play. They shouldn't be able to heal him unless they get the regen, and even then, I think the Vessel will act first. In fact, that kind of works out for me, because that means they wasted a turn there. So we go for our Hand of Light. And our toe-to-toe. And there we go. Biggest threat eliminated. Very nice. No worries here, dude. Just the stress heal on that, unfortunately. It does bring with the front, though. Occultist was Warlock before, yeah. Which was helping out a lot, and I feel like we're going to be missing that range damage as we move forward here, especially against the Seething Sigh, but what are you going to do, I guess? Okay, might just be time to,
Hold fast.
yeah, boy.
Who knows what lurks in the beyond?
I was going to say it might just be time to go ahead and cut our losses and get the hell out of here. And I think that's exactly what it is. Bye-bye. Time to go.
We are the flame, burning brightly for all the world to see.
Plus 50% damage per negative token. Honestly, a little tempting, actually. given that we have a Breacher Vestal that'll be starting each round with Taunt. Oh, I lost salves. Oh, that sucks. Lost salves to the full inventory, damn it. Man, that's actually pretty tempting. I would give up very good trinkets on her is the thing, and I don't think I want to go that route. Yeah. That's true, I suppose, too. Yeah, the toe-to-toe and the Hellion, that could work out pretty well also. That would be trading off her speed modifiers, which are kind of helpful at the moment. We would go with the Dark Impulse with the Selfish Motivation, and then turn start add negative token could... I don't know, man. I mean, we're already getting plus... What is it? I think it's like plus 35%, plus 25% damage with her with those, and the speed is actually kind of helping us right now. I'm pretty sure we're good on our trinkets for the remaining 3 right now.
Rest tonight, under the mountain's unblinking gaze.
Vigilant indeed. Sticking through that one, man. A lot of mastery points here, too. Excellent. All right. Let's reset this pick me so we can get a fresh face in the lineup here. PICKME in the chat if you'd like to be selected.
Rain,
oh my god,
fire, and rot. Is there no sanctuary from this madness?
Obviously going to that fetter. We're going to have to take on 2 Oblivion's Ingress. But that is absolutely worth 3 mastery points. God damn.
Each improvement, a new variable in the equation of your fate.
We are really hurting on Stagecoach right now.
With peril. A little protection is always welcome.
That is pretty unfortunate. A lot of relics, at least. Who is going to be our 4th, though? Who works best in this squad? I really want to keep this Bonk Vestal going. Plague Doc was definitely my first thought. That would address our DOT concerns and allow for ministrations to be swapped off for something more effective. And having said all that aloud, I'm pretty sure that's the way to go. So that's what we'll do. Any good trinkets for her at the moment? We can give her the Crewer and the Heat Seeker, or the Heart Seeker, I guess. Oh, she's fragile. Yikes. Can we get some wild tea up in here?
Conventional fare, but fairly priced.
No, no luck this time. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. We're gonna need to find a hospital at some point. Let's get the stew going. We got ourselves a stew going. Get rid of the slime mold, obviously. Try the apples and cheese, too. Suppose the ceremonial drums are no longer all that worthwhile. We might want to hold on to those for the final boss. Obviously not a lot of help at the moment, though. Checking our relationships here and see how we're doing. So we need to work on Grave Robber Plague Doc to start off. Let's go ahead and do that. I think Grave Robber Hellion could use a whiskey flask as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and send one their way. Nice. Try the playing cards out here. Get a couple of these songbooks, the flasks. Kind of want to grab this poultice as well. Yeah, let's snag that. And let's see here. How's Hellion Vestal doing? Pretty damn good. Let's go with the Hellion Plague Doc for these guys after we do the playing cards. Good enough. Good enough. Hey, look at that. All right. Automatically friends with everybody, basically. Vestal Hellion is one away from the threshold there, too. And then Grave Robber Hellion, 2. That is us in a pretty damn good spot. Nice. Probably hang on to the majority of the rest of that. Let's get to mastering stuff.
Listen.
Oh, you know what?
Improve.
Let's do a surgeon here? I think a surgeon makes sense. I think we'll be able to use that stab. Let's go for it. Yes, sir. All right. Doesn't have the right drip, but that's okay. Get that indiscriminate science in there. Probably the mag rain. And what else could we do? The cause of death actually might get some value here, too. Let's go for it. Gonna have to find a hospital early on. I gotta remember that. Pick Me is open as well if you'd like to be chosen. If you're just joining us, Plague Doc is a brand new member of the squad, ready to be renamed. I guess I don't necessarily need the Adrenaline Rush so much anymore. The Wicked Hack is probably worth it at this point. I think I'm going to take the additional regen, the Mace Bash. Judgment upgrade seems pretty good for the additional tokens generated from that. The Stab from the Incision, probably not a bad idea. Battlefield Medicine, possibly to remove her own DOT. Oh, true, yeah, we did want to swap out Administrations now as well, which we could replace with Consecration, which could be upgraded. Which is very good. And then... maybe Flashing Daggers, actually. I haven't been using that a lot. Ah, no, let's get the Execution on Lunge. Yeah, that's certainly a skill we've been getting a lot of value out of. And that's us in an outstanding position. Love to see it. Hang on to the rest of that. Move on to the Fetter. We're taking on 2 Oblivion's Ingresses. Let's find out who's joining us as our Plague Doctor here. That's going to be Chap. Chapaith. How I want to say that one. Welcome to the team. Let's do it. Off to the feeder. Hey, not bad. Dodge plus from the Pirouette, same with the Divine Comfort, and Wicked Hack will remove DOT. Ooh, and Consecration is going to heal the Hellion as well. Sick, dude. Let's do it. Still kicking in this one. Still a chance to check that box.
The rancid crop grows unchecked and abhorrent.
No need to get the trophy here either, which is obviously a nice stress heal for me. Mars the Stone! Bear gifts, bear hugs, please. Welcome to the pile, chap.
Myriad options require careful deliberation.
All right, to get these 3 mastery points, we must run into 2 Oblivion's Ingress, which is very difficult to do, unfortunately, here, so we're going to have to be really careful about it. Let's hit this Oasis on the right. Oh, boy, actually, I think we're going to need to prioritize... oh, boy, yeah. So we need to prioritize going to barricades, unfortunately, because our stagecoach is in such bad shape. So we're going to have to go... let's go straight forward here to hit these 2 barricades. We'll do the creature den. We'll go along this left path to this ingress. And then we'll have to make a pivot over to the right side eventually while still attempting to avoid those armor and wheel nodes. Okay, there's our plan. And a good one at that. What's the run goal of the feeder? We gotta survive. I mean, the region goal, I think, is what you mean, is to clear those 2 Oblivion's Ingress. Ingressees. Ingressi. Yeah, gonna be a challenging region here for sure. We're planning on taking on a creature den and 2 of those along with the... oh, I guess there's no exemplar fight at the end, though, is there? Okay, so that makes things a little easier, but still gonna be pretty tough. Very pleased to have a 4th member of our squad back in action, though. Alrighty, let's see here. 8 to 13. Let the Hand of Light finish off both of the front 2 ranks here. No sweat. 4th member for now. Hey, don't put that curse on us. They're going to be around forever. They're never going to die. Let's see here. Dead of Night is not an option because of the lunge, huh? Okay, well, good enough. Yeah, I guess I'll deal 17 damage to his face. That's fine. Oh, man, only one of the 3 dodges managed to kick in there. That's unfortunate. I guess Raucous makes sense there, too. And now, I don't think it'll allow me... oh, especially not now. Yeah, it's going to clear that out of the way and get the Pirouette ready again. Oh, now I can clear the corpse, though. So, yeah, that's probably for the best. All right, give him a nice big bonk here. I guess we're healing ourselves, unfortunately. Yeah, this is going to hurt, isn't it? Oh, not that bad. All right, yeah, we still have the dodge plus up front as well, but the stress is starting to pile it up on her, unfortunately. I forgot that was there too, right? Oh well, I'm gonna help with this turn at least. Repartee, sure, I guess. Still haven't got any incision out of the plague dock yet. This is feeling a little awkward in this moment, but I think overall this is our best available composition right now. Just the damn stress, dude. That's been the issue pretty much this entire run. Haven't found a way to get through it.
Welcome relief from caustic agony.
Honestly, kind of a shock that the relationships are in as good a state as they're in, given how many meltdowns or near meltdowns we've had. There we go, though.
All problems have their solutions, even the big ones.
I want to call this formation the Sisterhood of Bonk. Granted. Consider it done. Consider it named. The Sisterhood of the Traveling Bonk?
Plague eaters, feeding on the tainted crop.
Even makes sense in the context. I want to give up 16 relics, not really. I'm okay with that. Okay, let's see. The days on the Vestal. Oh, that doesn't actually matter, does it? Yeah, it's not going to be a factor. You're looking to just buff us up even further with those move skills. Appreciate it. Bonkeries like Valkyries? I kind of like that. Not opposed to it. Hellion might use Breakthrough. I think she's alright right now. It's going to take a... That's a tough sell pretty much no matter what. To go for the Breakthrough on her.
To finish this quickly.
I think her kit's in a good place right now, though. Let's go ahead and regen here, too, actually. Get the nice dodge plus going on her. All right, finally incision time. Just kidding, because Cause of Death is available. God damn it. Ah, it does clear a taunt, I guess. Yeah, that is having way more of an impact than I anticipated. I suppose that's what we get for going Infernal Flames. Is that a bear playing video games? What modern marvels? I thought I'd try something new, although we did establish today that it's actually Gordon Ramsay controlling the animatronic this time around. We did have to sacrifice a man for the Sisterhood, yeah, but it's ultimately ending up looking like the better option anyway. I'm sure the occultist would understand. Yeah, this team is, it's lacking a little more in the damage, obviously, but it is making up for that lack of DOT removal we had before. Although still, sadly, of course, also bereft of any effective stress healing. Go ahead and take away her additional ammo there. Miss it. Oh, God. Through all of the goddamn dodge. That's going to force our hand with the Raucous here again for sure. That is piling up real quick once more. All right. Not too bad on the riposte that time. Yet another attempted move, which I kind of wish they would just let happen. Big regen going again there for her. Can we finally get the incision? Let's go. About damn time. Not quite there on the bleed, but I think the Mark for Death, or not the Mark for Death, the Hand of Light. A much different skill.
One less obstacle in our path.
To do fairly well here. I'm going to go ahead and let her live for now. I think I want to try to sneak in one more Raucous Revelry, so she's going to heal back up real quick. Just go ahead and get rid of the DOT on her, I guess. Oh, I could have gotten it for both of them. I don't know why I did that. That's okay, though. Yep, that's ideal. We're going to be bringing her to a lower stress amount now. Get the Repartee going on her as well. Oh, she gets an extra action here, does she? Oh, shit. That sucks. Yeah, that's much worse, obviously. Okay. Well, we'll do that. And then, yeah, after the Raucous, we're definitely going to have to just send it.
Incremental. but deadly all the same.
Yeah, not fantastic. But that'll do. Really hammer the point home with the lunge. Hammer the point home. Hardy har har. And Hag's Hoard. I don't think I need to have that.
Abates.
No thanks. Yeah, Trinket's honestly in a pretty damn good spot at this point. The Plague Dot could use a little bit of a buff, but otherwise, things are looking good. All right, let's get through this road battle first, but I'm looking forward already, and I'm pretty sure we don't actually need to take on this creature den. Hey, Annie Q!
Once she had a sliver of decency. Now only greed.
Oh, boy. Always love seeing you, especially if you decide not to start with festering vapors. I guess it's not as bad this time around. Hey, there we go. Nice. Yeah, you all have all the tokens you want. That's fine. By all means.
A master stroke.
Go ahead and clear the damn lot of them. Yeah, these dodge pluses have not been very reliable so far, unfortunately. All right, we get our good old-fashioned toe-to-toe. We are good to go. All right, come on. It really comes down to just don't do festering. Got to the point where that's all I care about anymore against her. Oh, yikes. The taunts on the Plague Doc are still kind of wrecking us, though.
Mistimed. Misdirected.
One more damage bonus. Come on, dodge plus. There it is. Knew it could work. This is pretty nice as well. Finally get the taunt cleared on her. Gonna need to get a corpse soon so we can fix her up. So let's go for this one, I suppose. We do want to reset the taunt again. So let's do exactly that. And let's see here. Regen's probably not a bad idea. Torchlight doesn't really matter at this point. Let's go ahead and play it a little safer. Get us another dodge plus in the Grave Robber as well. Man, she is speedy. Where's she sitting at right now? 8 speed. Yeah, you wouldn't think that would be acting first so consistently. Magrain's still waiting. I guess we go ahead and heal her up. Trying to sneak in a Raucous Revelry here. It's just their damage output is a lot higher than I expected. Not to mention those goddamn dodges, dude. Sheesh. No one can hit anything. Just an endless sequence of dodging. Let's see if I can get a Mace Bash to at least get one kill here. There it is. Okay. We got numbers. That's all we need. She's overdue for a festering at this point, I'd say. But hey, back up to rank 2. I'll probably stop it. I think she can still do it from there, but I feel like she's less likely. Go for the stab instead. Okay. Go ahead and make things a little more difficult for the ranged folks here. That's going to help us out a lot as well. Oh, huge Amorous trigger there for the heal for 30 on the Hellion. God damn. Outstanding. Get through a few tokens with that one as well. Very, very nice. 2 down. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, I'm just going to have to protect me again, obviously. Can we hope for the nervous stab again? We sure can. Nice. And of course, he's going to be a little less effective as well. We'll just go ahead and make damn sure that remains the case. Cronus! Bunch more bear hugs, please, for him. Thank you for the 6 months, the half year in the pile. Welcome back in. Good to have you. All right, looks like we got through this unscathed. Go ahead and give him a Revelry or 2 for the end of the fight as well. And a light to clear the tokens. That is him gone. I mean, we're going to have to be stalling for Revelry regardless. Not looking like we're pretty likely to get through to her here, unfortunately. I'll take it, though. The stress healing we can get right now. Slowly but surely through the dodges. Clear the winded.
Haste and carelessness. Hallmarks of the unprepared.
I was gonna say that's enough bleed to actually want to consider the adrenaline rush here, but I'm hoping we're gonna be able to at least bring her near to half, so we can get one more revelry out of it. How's the damage looking right now? Wow, plus 34% for the Hellion from the Crocodilian. That is pretty outstanding, actually. We got a big ass mace bash coming their way as well. One more revelry here. Is it even worth it? Not really. There we go. Yeah, it got the same effect with 35 damage dealt, too. No sweat. Yeah, that feels much better. That feels much better to just beat the hell out of her. Let's do that instead.
Greater threats await those who dare.
I don't think we even have the baubles threshold met for that, actually. We've been kind of struggling with the baubles on this run. Just barely, but not for long. I suppose that's slightly better than the bleed resistance, isn't it? Yeah, removing a negative token on turn start is pretty good. Not great, but it's pretty good. Alright, still making our way along here. I am more than likely going to try to avoid this creature den if it gives me the option. I really don't think we need to do this. Lose 10 torchlight? Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. I'll make up for their relationships here. It's not too bad. Absolutely don't need to be taking on that level of challenge at this point. We got more than enough mastery. I guess the baubles maybe would have been worth it from that, but that's... oh, no. Well, no, yeah, we don't even get a bauble reward from that, so... yeah, definitely wasn't worth it. Alright, what you got?
Desperate and wanting. Will you rebuff their earnest pleas?
Oh, this is pretty big. I think it's worth the torchlight, especially given that we have the glimmers. Let's repair the coach a little more. That'll save us on the baubles later on, too. That's pretty big. We'll have to see it. Okay, so now... another barricade, another loathing coming up, but we have the Oblivion's Ingress that we know is going to reduce that later on, especially given the fact that we're going for the second one, too.
Courage at last.
So we don't need to worry about that either. This is actually going pretty well. Double dinner, Carl! What a treat, hey, fellers? Gee, Baer, your darkest dungeon lets you have 2 dinner Carls? How you gonna have enough dinner for all them Carls? They some hungry boys. Alright, toe to toe. Toe to tentacle. Toe to teeth. Keep them regens coming for the dodge plus. Alright, big focus on the ordained boy. Just kidding. Taunt's still there. Forgot about that. Whoopsie. Oh, man. I really ought to have, like, Ounce of Prevention or something available for this Plague Doc right now. I feel like her moves in the first few rounds have been extremely ineffective. Toe to wheel. There's another Mormon hymn that's drilled into my brain permanently. Put your shoulder to the wheel, push along. Do your duty with a heart full of song. I was in a cult. Man, our friend was over for 4th of July and let me in on some weird-ass cult shit that I did not know about regarding the Mormon church. Because I never actually went to, like, temple ceremonies, like proper temple experiences. And I did not know how weird stuff got when you get into, like, the upper echelon of temple trips. Like, okay, so I'm not going to quote it correctly, but she said you get to the point where you are brought into a room with a curtain, and there is someone on the other side of the curtain, and they offer to shake your hand, and you shake theirs, and then they recite some nonsensical, absurd string of phrases like, may you be invited into her mother's holy light, and some, like, straight-up cult stuff. And then, apparently, there's a password There's a password. There's a password, and if you know the password,
Even the big ones.
and you say it to them in that moment, which I think is also another weird cult phrase, they then respond in turn with another phrase and pull you through the curtain, thus signifying that you have been welcomed into the next level of cultdom. I might avoid this fight, by the way. This isn't the Oblivions, right? Yeah, so this isn't really necessary. I don't want to spend 16 relics, though. Screw it. Let's do it. Here's the worst part of that particular story, though, is she said that she did that one time, and when she was pulled through the curtain, she recognized the man on the other side of the curtain as a man that had been following her in a parking lot like a week ago. Yeah, terrible. Just the fucking worst. It's a cult. If you're in the Mormon church, it's a cult. Get out of the Mormon church. It's a cult. Okay?
Judiciously.
Okay? Okay. You better do it. Stop being it. You don't have to. It's not real. It's make-believe.
Promising development.
It's a club run by children in adult bodies. Instruction unclear. I'm now a Mormon. God damn it. Well, I tried. Anyway, enough about that. I was just baffled by the absurdity of it all. And I already was. Before that, I already was. Now I'm just losing my friggin' mind. Okay, might as well do that. Stop you from having a snack. I think I need to stall a little here. Battlefield medicine. There we go. There we go. There's more there's small traditions in more traditional Christianity that are uncommon but still beautiful since they're built on literal centuries of tradition. But even the weirdest of those don't approach the fuckery of what I just heard. Yeah, I should stop. I should stop. As cathartic as it is for me, the conversation rarely becomes anything entertaining or valuable.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
It just becomes venting and therapy.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
You don't need to do that. We need to get a W. That's what we need to do. We're well on our merry friggin' way. Is Loving Tommy a cult? No! Loving Tommy's totally normal.
Abates.
Don't think that just because as he looks at you with his soulless, beady eyes, you feel some sort of life force being drained through your skull. That's love. That's Tommy's love. That's all you're feeling. Don't forget to pay your tithing. Tommy tithing. Tommy tithe. I wish I had a bell for that. Tommy tithe. Time to collect the Tommy tithe. All hail our benevolent overlord. Well, we certainly got a team that is well suited for these battles now, so that's nice. Not only the mag brain, but also the battlefield medicine to address the bleeds from these guys now. Yo, thank you, Emphatic. Appreciate that. We had that exact quest, actually, in episode 4 yesterday, which the VOD will be up tomorrow for that one. So look forward to that. Yeah, great minds And I was very happy with the way that they decided to approach it.
Has been tended to.
Woo, baby. Okay, still might be able to sneak a Raucous in here. Love to see the kill on that guy right away. That's the barrier gun as well. Terrific. Oh, that's just a GG, isn't it? Damn near to it. I think I stall for the Raucous here, though. I think that makes the most sense. Although he's probably not going to die to the incision, actually. I keep forgetting Tommy's a tier 3 emote. Yeah, God, that's the worst thing I've ever done. Let's make Tommy exclusive to tier 3 subscribers. How am I supposed to spread the good word of our Lord and Savior Tommy? Tomathan. If he's not available to the masses. Ooh, I just realized how good this is. Hello, Profane Scroll. Meet Vestal. I'll throw the Grim Mask on somebody else here. Let's go with you. That sounds like fun. Sweet. Send it. Oh, holy Tommy. Bless us with your coconut smile. Your infinite wisdom and grace.
The beautiful illusion that was the world.
An absence of nose.
Fragmented and undone.
All right, we'll take this. One of the defining things of a cult is they say that everybody else lies. I don't know if Mormonism does that, but Scientology and Jehovah's Witnesses don't do that, speaking as a form of JW. This is the last thing I'm going to do about the Mormon conversation, I promise. I just had to get this one in there. One of the things that stuck in my mind the most is the fact that there was, like, I don't even remember how this came up, but there was, like, a day where they were, like, describing they were essentially, like, doing a tier list of sins. That's not literally what it was, but that's kind of what the lesson felt like this day in Sunday school, which is what they call, like, the time after the main, like, sacrament meeting that they would do on Sundays. They were effectively ranking what sins are the worst, which actually is, like, genuinely a great idea for a stream, right? Yeah, seriously, but during that lesson, they, with no possible room to doubt, they made it very clear that above all else, worse than stealing, worse than infidelity, worse than killing someone, was to deny the truth of the church. God would rather you take a life than deny the truth of the Mormon church, according to them. That alone, dude, fucking that by itself. Exactly that face, yeah. Knuckles staring suspiciously. It's like, really? Huh. That's an interesting perspective. You don't say.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
That's not so sure about. I'd like to have a combo with God about that one, if you don't mind. If you don't mind just tapping me in on the phone line real quick to have a chat with old JC about this. I feel like we might have misjudged a bit. I need to make some corrections there. Yeah, anyway, that's enough. Now, I'm done now, I promise. Hey, God, it's Baer. Oh, hey, God, how you doing? Haven't talked to you in a while. How's it been? How's the wife? Now, see, you think that... It turns out God is a woman married to a woman. So, that's pretty cool. At least there's that, you know? When things seem bleak, at least you can remember that God is a lesbian couple. Name of my next album, by the way. Okie dokie. Samurai, I want to answer that question, but that would just lead me down a whole nother tangent that I would feel bad about going down after I did it. So I'm just not going to answer, but the info's out there. Okay, anyway. I mean, there's a bright side to the fact that we've been going down these rabbit holes so much, which is the fact that the team is performing so well that I don't even feel the need to focus on what we're doing. So there's our silver lining. Kind of kicking ass right now, dude.
The loathing abates.
There's our first Ingress sorted out. We'll keep these guys. I don't know about the Greater Guild in mind. I'm pretty sure that one's not going to stick around, but I'll keep it for now. Cool. Okay, so now we got to go to the right. After we take this safe route, we go Oasis. I guess we could actually go for the shield now. If I wanted to get that cash.
Still hungry. They turned upon themselves.
Another double dinner, Carl. That's a shock. This one probably going to be a little easier. Oh, wait, no, never mind. I don't know why I thought they were both not ordained. It's very much the opposite.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Doing the Star of the Chosen today, boy. Boy. Yeah, we have, we've gotten to the point where I'm wondering why I didn't do this to begin with. I guess we're trying to go for the occultist hero goal, but yeah, this Plague Doctor is pretty clearly the better fit for this group at this point.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
Speaking of Star of the Chosen, you're my chosen star, Bear. Ah, shucks! Thanks! Oh, thank you! That's me if I were an NPC. If I got in on that trend. That's all I would do. Just that on loop.
Malaise. Measured and steady.
Out you go, then. Away with you. Burn started in the back. Nice. Ooh, good turn order there, actually. It stops them from
All problems have
getting a
their
chance to
solutions,
munch on the corpse.
even the big ones.
Should get the Grave Robber first action coming up as well. In fact, let's go ahead and do this for funsies. Might even just actually, here, let's just do a giant lunge with an Iron Swan coming up. Oh, I don't have the mag rain. I used it last turn. Damn you, me. Should know better. All right, well, that's still pretty bad for him anyway. Nice dodge again, too. All right, good stuff. Didn't even matter. Yeah, still don't need a corpse clear, but might as well. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, starting to think I really ought to go ahead and swap her skills, but it's so late in the run. What's the point?
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of threats.
Bear does. I want to say that like it's to the tune of bingo. A-E-G-Y-O. How do you even say that word? Egg yo? Egg yo. Yo, it's egg. I think I know what that is. I just don't know how the hell to pronounce it.
Let us hope their desperation can be eased.
That's like... It's like the name for that cute little anime face pose, right? Which, as we all know, is my trademark. What I'm known most for, probably. Alright, let's see if we can get some spring water. We have fully repaired the coach, which is pretty shocking. Very fortunate final region here for sure. I don't think we need the linens either. Egg yo is close enough. Egg yo! Oh, that actually reminds me. Okay, so here, I'm just going to go ahead and...
No gains insignificant.
This is another one I feel I should apologize in advance for, but I'm just going to present it to you just, like, fully absent of context.
Problem. Is it not?
So try this one out. We're going to go, Yeah, 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 yeah,
Chaos
yeah,
must be
yeah,
with
yeah,
unwavering resolve.
yeah, 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 yeah. That's some wet-ass push, see? This, I deserve it. Yeah, no. After that, after committing that hard to that bit, I deserve this.
The twisted faces of the damned, piled high and cloaked in malice.
Honestly, I get it. Collector time. We're more than ready for this, dude. I'm down with this. This will be fun. Bring it on, biatch. Dodges for days. I'm so glad you were here for that, babe. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. I guess we want to go with the consecration. That makes sense. I think we'll go second rank. Because we'll likely be doing some pirouetting here. Oh, we get toe-to-toe. I guess we got a repartee here, actually. Yeah, we're going to repartee on the Hellion. That'll allow for the stealth lunge into the pirouette. Magrain looking pretty good right now. Okay. Glimmers? I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I don't have to worry about that. Bearded Goblin. Thank you for the bear hugs for him for 71 months. The long-term subscription. Welcome back to the pile. Appreciate you. Vestal crit, huh? You sure about that?
Bravo.
What you mean the Vestal gets crit? I think that's what you meant. Yeah, it sounds like that's what you meant to say, actually. Okay, that's good. Good we cleared that up.
The slow suffering begins.
Okay, we're gonna have to deal some damage to him eventually. Not yet. Not quite yet. Obviously, we're looking at a pretty good... Ooh, I was just gonna say a pretty good pirouette coming up, but nope. Fresh meat. Alright, then get the regen going. That's a nasty bleed up front, I just realized. That's pretty rough. And the buffs up front too. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Time to falter.
Okay.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Dead Highwayman always triggers collect call. Oh really? Okay, that's good to know.
A small foundation of trust.
It's our one of our 3 battlefield medicine here. Let's go for a big old mace bash on the Vestal. I'll take care of her. Very nice. And now probably need to start going with the Iron Swan. Especially without any guard anymore. Yeah, we gotta start dealing some damage back there. Alright, cool. Combo on him too, nice. I don't know if it really matters, but I'll take it.
For who knows what lurks in the beyond.
Second battlefield medicine may be likely here. I think I'll go with the bandage, actually. Yeah, that seems better. And then let's see. Let's try to get the man-at-arms, I suppose.
A steady subtraction, an invariable result.
I think we go with another consecration in the front rank here. So I guess if I don't want to get the collect call, I just avoid killing the highwayman. I didn't even realize that was the thing. Oh, I guess you could just do it anyway, though. Man, that'd be an ordained one when he brings it back, at least. And let's go ahead and get rid of that bleed, too. We got one more battlefield medicine, so we got to be careful with how we use that. Nice Iron Swan, okay. This is going to be a lot harder than I thought. I thought I might have regretted talking that smack. Looking likely. Yeah, with these ordained boys showing up over and over. Kinda need to go adrenaline rush there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't want to use the last battlefield medicine for that situation, so let's go ahead and mag rain here. Get a little DOT going on him, maybe. God damn, dude. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, this is not going well at all. We have another bandage at least. On the grave robber right now, I think. I think a hand of light makes a lot of sense here. Get rid of the strength on them.
Sweat-soaked brows, unsteady stances. Exhaustion takes hold.
That's good at least, okay. Thank you, Dodge Plus. Let's use that last bandage. Get the lunging. Really hoping for some, let's see. I like this, actually, the clotter on her. Make sure she's not having to deal with too much of that anymore. And then probably going to get another strength token here, so I like bringing her back up, too.
Impeccably timed.
That makes sense to me. And then let's get the taunt back on her as well. I think this... I mean, they're going to bring him back anyway, so... Suppose we do this and hope for the collect call, although I'm kind of doubting it right now. That's good. Okay. It's kind of a waste of his turn. It seems ideal. Let's get another big shot in there. Did land the burn. Big tokens to help that time, too. Okay. Might be a stress check. That's not terrible. Oh, that is. Jesus, that sucks. Okay. Oh, boy. Well, there's some more burn landing on the man-at-arms. The Vestal's down. That's a good guard, for sure. If I can get indiscriminate first, but I can't. Ah, shit. Well, I'll just regen again, I guess. Another dodge plus for the grave robber. Another dodge plus for her. Alright, alright. Still no mag rain here. I guess we just bleed him.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Oh my god, what the fuck? Wow. Oh, Lord. Okay. Yeah, not a lot to do about that.
Variable can make all the difference.
We do have the right turn order at least to heal the stun. You gotta be kidding. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Okay. Okay.
Welcome back.
This is awful. Wait for the full stack. Hope for an Iron Swan, I guess. Hide your breath. Says penis. Fair enough. As is your right.
This is no time to falter.
So I'm hoping for a meltdown there, actually. She is dazed, so that'll be nice, but this isn't great.
Straightforward and effective.
Oh. Oh my god, the dodge plus. Come on now. Alright, well the meltdown... Kinda helpful? That'll do. Oh, that's big. Defiant as well. Let's go. Kinda needed that. That might be the swing. Let's go for another clotting powder here, I guess. We gotta start dealing some damage. We gotta get some more DOT applied. Big wicked hack here. Minimum damage again. God damn. Does remove the DOT on her, which is nice. We got a big mace bash here too. Okay, we're starting to get through.
An interminable conflict.
Making headway here. No crit that time, thank goodness. I think we got to go for the adrenaline rush off that. Big crit for us. Okay, that helps a lot. If you keep in mind, we're continuing to buff our damage for the movement from our party members, so that's getting up there as well. I think she is going to adrenaline rush here. Gotta take any chance we can get to apply some more DOT on that front. Oh my god, it's on cooldown. No, what? Fuck. Okay, I guess we'll have to do that next turn. Son of a bitch. Just take all the damage we can get, I guess. Although I could kill this guy. That seems smart.
Another impediment.
Okay.
Cleared with impunity.
Okay, it's not bad. That is, though. God damn you. Oh, they're making this rough.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I do think she is going to be in adrenaline rush territory, even if the man-at-arms doesn't hit her here. That actually kind of works out, because he's going to die to the burn anyway. This is still adrenaline rush territory. I think the comfort might be off cooldown as well here. Not quite. Hand of Light is pretty good too, though. I'll take that. Still dead to the burn, of course. We lunge the Vestal? No, we repartee. Repartee for a better lunge next turn and to get the taunts back on the Hellion. That works. You know what? Yeah. Just make life a lot worse for you right now, and then still saving that. Cause of death not going to do much. I guess we go for you. I don't think that's the play though. I think actually just move. Yeah, we want to keep them in this position. I'm assuming a collect call here. No. Okay. Still better to leave her in this position though, I think. On the 2-turn timer here, and then the Mace Bash looking really good. Got another good Wicked Hack coming her way. Don't you dare fucking heal him. There we go. That's ideal. Strength on him doesn't really matter all that much. Now we do this, I think. Yeah, because she's healing off turn as well. Let's get her in a better spot. Get the stealth on the lunge. Big time. Big time players making big time plays.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
All right, hack him up. Through the armor. Unleash thine divine judgment, thou most resolute of Vestals. Yes, sir. Made it interesting. Made us focus again. But we got it.
An impressive haul. Put it to good use.
Barristan's head. Applies knockback on melee skills and block on melee skills. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Don't know if that's better. I suppose, yeah, we'd probably want to take that over this thing. It's just a matter of the turn start stress that I don't love, but the block tokens will probably make up for that. Greater Gilded Mind, unnecessary. No thank you on the Cruor. We'll get rid of this guy. Equip the Spring Waters here. Keep the Glimmers. No operating table. And no bread. Off we go. Sweet. Still kicking. Still got this Ingress to take out as well. We're going to have more than enough mastery points here, obviously. That'll be nice.
Your path flies through them, and so they must fall.
Meaning we absolutely don't need to take these fights anymore, but I suppose if I must. Yeah, that Resolute honestly might have saved the run. You're not really even exaggerating. It was pretty enormous. Let's see. So we have the right stuff going on here, just weird timing on it. We need to try to get a Raucous in here as quick as we can. Which might just have to be right away. Oh, I should have been using those blight resistances too, I just realized. Oh, I should Spring Water too. Yeah, let's do it.
Compassion quiets the howling mind.
Clear a taunt there, nice. Come on, Dodge Plus, what are you doing? What are you doing? Lock that shit in for nothing. Give us a hand here. Sheesh, the DOT piling up real quick as well. Try to counter that a little bit. I think the Wicked Hack removes the DOT on her, so I might just have to go a little bit more offensive-minded this time around. Should be able to take this guy out with it at least. There we go, finally, sheesh. There's another one. Did get the crit to land that time, though, and yet again the stress piles up. Good lord. Unfortunate. I think we'll go ahead and just do this. Take care of herself real quick. God damn, man. Absolutely nasty. Kind of shows how much I've been relying on those dodge pluses. I'm in rough shape now. We need to kill one of you guys. Badly.
On to the next.
Way too much damage coming out of that group right now. And again, the blight applies. Okay, so this is somehow ending up like worse than the previous fight. Crits galore for these motherfuckers. Let's see. I think the Hand of Light for the Weakened makes the most sense. Oh, that's right, the Profane Scroll Taunt. Okay, that actually is kind of good. Might be what we need here. Just got a good chance of getting a kill on this one, although I think I'd probably be better off doing this. We got a Taunt on the Vessel. It should be fine. And we're going to Wicked Hack to remove the DOT, so that's perfect. Good, okay. I think we'll be all right now. We're going to go with the Indiscriminate Science to rid her of the Taunt as well. Although I guess they're just going to crit first. I don't think she knows how to not crit, is the thing about that particular enemy, which I'm not a huge fan of. Not sure she realizes it's an option. All right, more Weaken. Need to keep them at bay. We are kind of managing to do that here somehow. Still got the Battlefield Medicine available here, I think, as well, so that'll do it. We get the numbers on you. Here's the damage. There she goes. Fun little Judgment up in there. Battlefield Medicine will fix you right up. Okay. Stress is still a huge problem, but... Stop it. Stop it. Get some help. Me talking to myself. Please, God, give me some help. If you crit again, I'm gonna delete you from the code, okay? That's it. She's gone. After the stream, no, say goodbye to the lady. She's not allowed in the game anymore. I'm sorry. I gave her fair warning, and she flipped me the bird. She's not allowed to participate anymore. She's going on timeout. Baer, you know how to remove enemies from the game code? Nope. Doesn't stop me threatening to do it, though. Hey, they don't know that. You're setting her free from the game. See, that's that cult speak. And learning their ways. I have almost 200 relics. Holy shit. That is wild. All right, on our merry way. Here's our second Ingress. Obviously going to be taking this on. I'll take the stealth token to start here, too. That's outstanding. I want a hug.
Anxiety foments insidious fears.
Love it. All right, I got a hug buff. We're in the clear. This is the motivation it took to get Baer to learn game code. Just purely out of spite. It's a powerful motivator, without a doubt. Should use the spring waters. Yeah, you're not wrong. I was kind of hoping to hang on to them for the end game, but probably best to be used. All right, that is not quite death's door there. Finally got the dodge plus to kick in. Can I get a revelry ASAP? All right, so yeah, let's go ahead and start doing this now, I guess. Bring her down to 3. Complete the execution. Delightful. I think we can mag rain that happily.
The enemy weakens and wanes.
Unless it gives her a crit and adds 2 stress, in which case I'd take it back. Undo. Control Z. See, I know how to code. Okay, every now and then I just have to mentally reprimand myself for the dumbest of jokes. Or mostly. It's self-congratulatory. What am I talking about? I was proud of that one, despite its stupidity.
There is comfort in company.
Hey, that's nice. All right, altar first. Ah, they got the regen, son of a bitch. All right, we'll just incise. No big deal. See ya. Boy, that is, there's a lot of stress they're getting from these trinkets now. No revelry this time either, damn. They don't bleed anymore, though. And a big bonk. I think we gotta go for the consecration. So we'll more than likely go for the Dead of Night here. I should have probably just gone for the Spring Water on the Hellion, too, I just realized. So long as the Disharmony doesn't crit, though, I think we're fine. What do you think's gonna happen when you say things like that? This is an open invitation. Didn't really matter, I guess. There we go. Shout your love to the world. And then he's gone. See you later. One more Spring Water here in the Hellion. Might as well take off the last stress point on the Grave Robber. Feels good, dude. Alright, the ingresses have been cleared. Additional 3 mastery points for this team is pretty redonkulous. I think we may be fully mastered by the end of this, actually. Love to see it.
Petty hindrance.
Get another one, alright. Yeah, I don't need that stuff either. Away we go.
The loathing whispers.
You can just do that, actually. That's fine. These are actually pretty good for her. I might want to consider keeping these shimmering powders for endgame combat items. In fact, we're looking pretty good on endgame combat items. Glimmers, I think we'll keep for the flammable trigger on her. We got shimmering powder for the Grave Robber. We got noisemakers for the Plague Dock, and we got a Warhorn. Not bad at all. Should equip something on her for now, I guess. The stagecoach is even in good shape. One final rampart, or which we watched so gallantly streaming. Is this me? Oh my god, he's on fire! Well, hopefully not. Oh, we do have the DOT removal now, thankfully. Let's clear a taunt. It does prevent the stealth, although I don't think that actually makes a difference here at all. Double dodge. There we go. Thank you. And thanks for the shuffle, too, buddy. Appreciate that. Holy shit. Plague Doc said, I think this region's done. Plague Doc said it's time to go. Can I get away with a Hand of Light here, actually? No, let's just do the bash. Alright, one dead. How's this looking? 40% crit chance. Still didn't get it. Gave him one. Sorry, 40% chance to give him a crit. Right, yeah, I misinterpreted. Second one. That doesn't matter, thankfully, but it does upset me. Ooh. Grave Robber doesn't like that too much. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to just keep shuffling around here, I guess. The Judgment should be able to finish him off, but... Actually, let's get a regen going here, maybe? We're gonna pirouette anyway, I think, although she's probably a little bit better off going with the Corpse Clear. Oh, worship. Thankfully, it doesn't matter too much either. I didn't think he was gonna get first action, though. Alright, so clearly doing the Corpse Clear now. Yoink. We could probably toe-to-toe this as well. Double dodge. Excellent. Laracus is an option here, too. There we go. Feeling a little better. Full power judgment one more time. Send it. Big ass burn. A few tokens for the boy. You just keep on stabbing. You're having a good time up there stabbing. Why stop now? Doing great. Doing great work. Doing God's work. Okay, now I guess we got a toe-to-toe. Hit him with a consecration real quick. And just weaken real fast. Yeah, just go ahead and not do much. Ah, I hate it. I hate you and what you represent. The things you choose to be and say and do. Oh, that's nice, though. That I like. All right. Weakened at the very least. Probably going to get the stress check on the Hellion, unfortunately. Oh, damn close, but not quite. All right, then. Let's see. Certainly don't want to do that. Oh, god damn it. Is this the play? I think so we can get the Revelry here. Although I guess I was going to get the Meltdown. Well, no, hold on. Let's just... God damn it. What's it from? Turn start 15% chance from Barristan, son of a bitch. And Hypochondriac, which thankfully shouldn't matter too much. That is unfortunate. Alright, should I maybe worry about healing here too? I don't think so. Let's just do that. That seems best. Alright, let's do this.
In the extreme. This work is noble and necessary.
Time to wrap this sucker up. Get another notch in the vitrine today, baby. Do not need the Raven's Reach. Do not need the Idle Thought. We're out of here.
Warm candlelit windows promise refuge.
With all the relics we could possibly want. And then 16 more on top of that. Got a few more for me? Got a few more for me anywhere? No? No? Alright, that's fine. Still doing pretty damn good. Yeah, it's always nice to be loaded up in this final end here.
The roaring heart does much for the weary body.
Oh.
Even more, perhaps, for the restless soul.
Fragile on our grave robber, though. That's no fun. Tell me we got some wild tea in here.
Precious relics remind us of a time before the end.
That stinks. Okay.
There is nothing for it now but to press on. Come what may.
Go ahead and fix that sucker up back to full, and let's level up every single skill we got.
However painful, is the greatest teacher of all.
Time for Revelry. Time for Iron Swan. Time for Adrenaline Rush. That is the fully mastered kit right there. Fully mastered Plague Doc. Fully mastered Grave Robber. Good stuff. And then the Absinthe, finally, to replace the Dead of Night at the end. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Your coach must be maintained if it is to carry you where you must go.
Can we find some stagecoach gear that might actually help us? Chirurgeon's mixing kit and the work table loom, actually, would probably be worth at least attempting. Let's grab those. Replace the assay gear and the stew pot.
Reconfigure. Meet each challenge on its own terms.
And then let's see here. I'm gonna give the move resist to the Vestal, I want to say. Because the Hellion will be immobilized most of the time, but I suppose it is good in general for her to be immobilized. Let's do the stress heal here, since I know we need some work on that relationship anyway. Bleed resist. We get the stew for this lot, for the additional resistances from that as well. My time in the desert goes on her, of course, and then the speed buff should go probably still to the Grave Robber. I think that makes the most sense. We'll do one for her, and then maybe one for the Plague Doc, so she can get early heals if necessary. Crit chance goes on the one with the mask, who is also the Plague Doctor. Cool. Time for a whiskey barrel. And probably some pipeweed. And whiskey flasks. And poetry. Cool. Yeah, I'll get that burn resist too, actually, and the restorative herb. might as well get these things as well. 15% chance for a crit for her is pretty sick.
Damnation.
Like that a lot. Cool. Poetry for Vestal Plague Dock is still pretty nice. Although it would benefit more on anybody else, so I'll go for this, I guess. Don't have a lot more relationship items, do we? Yeah, that's basically it. We'll go ahead and get this one as well as that.
Something to ease the rigors of the road.
I mean, we can really just afford to buy everything at this point, can't we? Might as well get a stitching kit for the Hellion, too. Bring her back up to full. Get the restorative herb going on her, I think. Give her the further crit chance that way. What was that? Calm. Ooh, nice. Plus 20% resolute chance is crazy. Love that. All right, we're going to do more resistance on you. Burn resistance on the Hellion. And then Whiskey Flasks, hopefully to bring us out of unfriendly territory on everybody. So it's going to be Hellion Plague Dock. And then Grave Robber Plague Dock. That'll do. And then a Pipe Weed. Is there any threshold we can get over here? We could get a lucky +2 on Hellion Grave Robber. That might be worth it. Almost. Okay. No, you don't get a reward with extra baubles left, although we should consider that we need the 25 to meet the threshold for the Cleansing Clasp on the Plague Dock. Really wish we hadn't gotten that Fragile on her, though. It's pretty nasty. Deathcap Spores are pretty damn good for the fight before the mountain here, so we'll go ahead and grab those. I'll get a Triage Kit, I suppose. I'm going to grab the Incendiary Cocktail as well. In fact, I think I'm going to take this and use that on the Vestal after I use the Glimmers in the combat preceding the final boss. And we'll use some Laudanum here as well. Okay, so that's going to mean for the fight before the boss fight, we'll have Deathcap Spores, Glimmers, Laudanum, and I guess Chalk Dust would clear a taunt, so it's not useless. And then after that, for the final fight, we'll have Cocktail on the Vestal, Noisemaker on the Plague Dock, Shimmering Powder on the Grave Robber, and Warhorn on the Hellion. That sounds pretty good. Just double checking everything. I think we're ready. Do I want to do a path switch here? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure we're set. Yeah. This is all feeling pretty good. One last check on the Provisioner. How's our stress doing? Might as well drop it to 0 here. That'll work. I'm going to grab this just in case we have an emergency and we need to get a Triage Kit heal. And I'll go ahead and replace the Chalk Dust with that. Yeah, just to be safe. What I need in abundance at this point, of course, are the bear rolls in the chat as we once more make our way to the mountain. Take on the Seething Sigh with the Star of the Chosen. Fill another notch in the vitrine. Let's do it.
At last, the great ziggurat.
Ew, right.
Of failure and regret.
I forgot. I think that's the effect of that inn that we just left. It gained 2 stress at the beginning of the region, which is unfortunate. Oh, well. That's why we got a lot of them, I guess. Mountain gamble time. That's very efficient, Pawn. Well done. Why use many letters when few do trick? Let's do it. Glorious death awaits. Got enough going on there, Vestal? All right, let's go ahead and Start clearing off those death armors here. An ordained cherub in that 3rd rank, which is nice. I'm starting to think with the loss of death armor, we might be able to just very quickly make our way through this guy as well. Oh boy, the immobilize is nasty. I might as well take the big damage then, I guess.
There is comfort in company.
Whack him with a wicked hack.
Welcome back.
Stolskia! Thank you very much for the prime and the 6 months on the pile. Welcome back in. Appreciate it. Bear hugs, please. Let's Hand of Light first, actually. Give us a strengthen bonk next turn, and we'll get a taunt up for the Vestal as well. Now we can freely lunge.
A slow dissection.
Might even kill his ass.
An unavoidable end.
That is him gone. Very nice. That'll work. And a Mag Rain this time, I guess. Ew. Son of a gun. That would have been really nice, actually, to hopefully get a chance to stress heal off the crit there, but... oh, well. Let's see. Don't have a stress heal off of any attack here, so I guess we'll just kill you.
Take heart and do not relent.
Feels pretty effective as well. We'll at least be able to address the Grave Robber's stress, but everybody else is going to be in kind of bad shape stress-wise, unfortunately. Rocket's not going to do anything here either, so we'll just go ahead and heal for 10 there. Crit heal's still not going to do anything, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, I guess I might as well do that. Oh, that cleared the corpse from the grave robber, though. Damn, that sucks. But we got the Grim Mask here. What is it here? Oh, the flame has to be above 40. And that's... okay, yeah, we have the flame, so it's a 33% chance to stress heal each ally with this crit. Got one. I'll take it. Not bad. Not bad. Keep the bear rolls coming. Off we go. Time to sort out our final combat items. So that's the Shimmering Powder. That is the Noisemaker. That is the Warhorn. And the Incendiary Cocktail. Off we go. Dump the rest. It's trash. It's garbage. No one likes it. No one wants it. Get out of our lives. Leave us alone. It's just candles and baubles. That's all we ever need.
The Colliginous Cathedral. Malign Temple of the Iron Crown.
Let's go! Seething Sigh time. Okay, so...
the Seething Sigh. Stertorous avatar of ill-concealed rage.
the one big issue with the loss of the Occultist is the loss of, like, reliable ways to hit that 4th rank, to hit that rear lung. That's definitely noteworthy. I'm hoping it's not going to be too big of a concern. I think with the stealth here, the pirouette might deal... oh, it doesn't have a boost to the damage. Okay, I see. I suppose we just pirouette to start anyway. Because we're going to need... I want to say 6 more damage on the front lung right now. With the toe-to-toe, we might get it, but we have to get through his taunt as well. So I think we'll probably just have to Mace Bash here to begin with. Oh, that might weaken her, though. Okay, still fine. How's the Hand of Light look right now? 2 to 4. We're obviously going to keep that bonus damage as long as we can. Hey, that'll certainly fucking do it. Nice. Okay, good enough. Well, we've got the Ravager in rank 1. The Iron Swan should do it, so long as we can avoid any further token stuff to her. I suppose we're lunging here. That makes the most sense. She's still got the stealth cooking up. Okay, blind on the Vestal's not so bad. Can always consecrate off of that. I think we'll noise... no, Noisemaker's not going to do much, is it? I guess we'll just go ahead and shuffle for a little bonus damage there. Good dodge. Good stuff. Gotta be the Iron Swan here, right? This could be Warhorn territory, but not quite yet, I don't think, because we're doing the 9, and that's all we need back there. Divine Comfort's good. I think Consecration's better. We might even be able to just outlast these blinds on her. Blasphemous Rod for another crit on the Plague Dock is pretty sick. I think we can pirouette happily here.
Bravo.
Big damage on the lung so far, looking good. Still got a dodge plus there, outstanding. Let's taunt up now. Start stabbing. Big bleed comes through as well, very good. Oh, that's what I was worried about. Okay, yeah, that's gonna happen, I guess. We gotta take a chance. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Another block comes in as well. Okay, so we're gonna go for the Divine Comfort here, and I'm hoping that we can wait one more turn to get through the blinds. I'm pretty sure that's how it's gonna work. Ooh, a deep breath. Okay. Let's go ahead and lunge that front lung here. I'll take care of that nice and easy. But another pretty good looking incision here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go for another noisemaker as well.
A master stroke.
Another crit for the chance of a stress heal on the squad. I already have a strength token. Very lucky through the blinds on her so far. We can use the Warhorn to negate that. All right, I think we just go ahead and pull the trigger. Very, very fortunate with the blind so far. That's been huge. And yet another Iron Swan coming their way. Okay. I like the pirouette well enough, actually. I think might as well just go ahead and take that. Another burn lands, outstanding. Let's keep the incisions coming for another great use of the vulnerable there. She is just tanking it up, dude. Time to toot. Toot. Beautiful. All right, hopefully won't matter too much now. As the DOT continues to pile up. I think we can probably go ahead and use this now. Yeah, that seems right. Get through the block plus there. And land the other burn, that's okay. I think it is almost time to go all in on the Psy. Yep. That'd be the marker. That'd be the indication we were looking for. All in, baby. Get his ass. Oh, I should have saved the death armor things. Yo, Vestal. Love to see it. Get in there. Ah, son of a bitch. All right, that's okay. That's okay. I think we got it, actually. I'm pretty sure with the Vestal's judgment at the end of this. Oh, yeah, we're good. Good to go. Crush the Psy.
And now,
do your worst.
Test of all.
Do your worst. Don't even matter none. I'll be thanatophobic if I gotta be. Oh no, what happened? You finally giving up? You gonna give up the ghost there, buddy? Let me get the dub? Yeah? Yeah, I think so? Let's do it. See you later.
Your fault was not
Good stuff.
in burying your furies, but in thinking they would accept such a fate.
Clean. Got through the occultist death, emerged with the W. Let's go, lesbian hellion. Hell yeah, Super Mona Man. Well played. Well done. A great run. Another box checked in the vitrine. Good stuff. Thanks for watching this episode of Darkest Dungeon 2, everybody. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. If you're watching over on youtube.com/BaerTaffy, trick the algorithm into feeding the video to more people by liking the video. Helps a lot. Thanks for the support, everyone. I'll see you in the next one.